Hey, guys. The show continues. Let's talk some wristwatches. OC, welcome to the show.
Good to be with you, Tim. Glad to see you look recovered. You're fully recovered.
Yeah. Actually, I feel great. I had a freaking massive headache when
I wonder why.
Man, but I'll take another drink. I want to kill this bottle. There's one more glass here. I don't want to get rid of this. I have so much garbage in the house. I gotta tell you, man. Look, there's like half a glass here. This is the delicious stuff. I'm celebrating Philly trip. I think a lot of people underestimated it. How it was supposed to be a total disaster, right? I thought,
wasn't.
what a fuck up, right?
Yeah. How many total bottles of spirits do you have in the house, Tim? I'm curious. Under 20?
4 on the floor. 4 on the floor.
4 on the floor?
No. Sorry. I have look. Unfinished. Look, this is like one glass, like a glass.
That's right.
You see that? I mean, why? It's taking up half the building. Then obviously I got still half a bottle of Toki. And I got a half a bottle of like some other stuff. Oh my god, we got Bear.
Bear.
The bear is here. The bear is here
The
tonight
bear is
with
here.
his Ukrainian color shirt, supporting my Ukrainian brother here,
Thank
and
you.
showing that even the pro-Russian people can appreciate and understand Ukrainian struggle.
The Ukrainian struggle, 100%. 100%.
Sorry to interrupt. I see
No.
you guys are talking booze talk. I'm
No, and you
hoping
keep
there'll
those.
be some watch talk.
You keep those 4 bottles right beside you on the floor, so they're easily accessible
I put them there because I want to finish them up, throw them out. I want to clean up the house. I'm a hoarder, Bear. I'm like Archie. I have a lot of garbage, a lot of junk in my house. I got these Mont Blanc pens.
It's a
that I'm not using.
collectible mind. It's a collectible mind. We like to hoard things. Collectors. Now, mind you, the hoarding can be done in a very nice and organized and clean way.
Yes.
And then hoarding
dirty,
can be done
disgusting
also.
way.
Yeah. That's
or it can
sure.
be done in a very psychotic and destructive way.
So true.
Yeah. So, yeah. See, my son, I think he's slightly influenced by my collectible set of mind. He's a very minimalist. And at one point, I remember, he was living with us and he went to his room and he emptied fucking everything. He made it bare. He wanted to have a completely nothing around him.
Yeah.
Because he said everything in our house is collectible. Like, fuck. Drives you crazy. You want to have a peace of mind. You want to zen. And since that time, he's a very minimalist mind.
I want to have zen and peace in my life. I figured I love this show. I love doing the show. And I love doing stuff for this watch community. And to do it, I don't need too many things. I don't need these luxury pens. I figured I'd rather. What you drinking there?
Water.
Mineral water.
Mineral water.
Let's go. Yeah, let's go.
Very cool. I don't need these luxury pens because I already have one that I use all the time. That's it. It serves me right. I just need one. Just like Rolex. Technically, you only need one Submariner and you're good.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Technically speaking. But since I'm doing a show about watches, I want to get rid of everything that's non-watch related and invest that money into. I just need one more piece of gear. I need one more lens for my camera.
Yeah, sure.
I know. No, but it is actually. It's seriously because
seriously.
Just one more.
Just one more lens.
Just one more.
Because you love it. It's enjoy. It's okay. I don't mind. I'm not giving you a hard time.
I want to reinvest the money from pens into a lens. So that's my psychological problem.
So are you selling those pens? What you got for sale there? Like maybe there's something I want. What do you got? Is there some good deals? I love Mont Blanc pens. I always can always
Mont
get
Blanc.
Okay,
Meisterstück rollerball, classic.
nice,
Look at that,
nice,
beautiful,
nice.
beautiful. And obviously the pen pouch for two of them. And
Very nice.
I have also have a pencil, and they don't make these anymore actually. In Legrand version. This is a look how cool.
What's the total amount for all that with the whole thing with the pens and with that pouch?
This whole set.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know the price yet. I'll if
What
you're
if you were to take
Right now,
all of your What if you were to take all of your pens and accessories and dump them
yeah.
into a box, and as a closeout, ship them to Luxury Bazaar at 80% off? Do you think he
You're
would?
gonna have to
interesting,
authenticate
interesting.
these.
He would have to authenticate it, but that's not
Yeah.
that's not a problem. He would do that, but then he would put them on his website and have them on consignment for you.
Al, $5 super chats tonight. Let's start clearing out the bottles. Drink up. Thank you, Al. I'm gonna polish. Wait, I think there's two more here.
Hey, we have a 53 people watching, only 8 upvotes. So I'm going
Guys.
to make sure that I upvote.
Yes.
And then I'm inviting you all to support Tim Wright live stream, and let's get those clicks, guys. Let's get those clicks.
Hit the upvote button. I would really appreciate it. It means a lot, guys. Upvote. We're building this YouTube thing. We're working and by the way, Bear, what do you think about that? I might be able to get those contacts established back. That's freaking incredible news.
Realistically speaking, it would be amazing to have collaboration with Tim Asso, who is a golden standard in the YouTube watch world for a very respected man.
No, we met the guy who produces his show every week. Yeah, super cool guy.
Holy shit, the things are starting. Hey, Timmy, look, Mr. Skydweller. Wow, Bear is not on Archie. What a trader. Ooh, I didn't even think about it. About he's doing a car
you're rebel
show.
streaming against the pontiff. No, he's doing car talk.
Does this count as a rebel? Like seriously, is this a rebel streaming?
No. It's cars doesn't count as rebel streaming.
Okay,
they're doing cars.
I figured you have a topic I'm more related to talk to. I mean,
typically the audience for the show doesn't create drama. We're mostly 99% watches.
We're just talking watches, and we're talking.
Madman is watching tonight. Good to see you.
And we're talking the show and the growth, the future of the show. Oh, Madman, member for 10 months. Oh my God, 10 months. Thank you so much. Thinking upgrading subscription to join WhatsApp. Bear, what do you think? Should he upgrade from $4 subscription to $10 and get in on the WhatsApp?
Yeah, but I don't know your WhatsApp group. Is it worth it? Like, I can't comment on that, to be honest with you. How is your WhatsApp? I'm asking seriously, how is your WhatsApp group?
I mean, the only thing that we're missing is the posts of like
content.
That's the only thing we're missing. I'll tell you this. I have my camera. So I took a whole bunch of pictures in Philly. I'm going to go through those pictures and drop them in WhatsApp. So my WhatsApp members, they're going to get to see what I captured when I was in Philly on my camera, which is kind of cool. It's going to be kind of a cool thing for
Super chat from Al, by the way. Did you get that one? Super chat from Al?
Yeah. I poured the drink.
Thank you, sir.
Well, frankly, Madman, you're a member anyway. You're upgrading, why not? I mean, you support a good guy, in my opinion. You support a good content, again, in my opinion. And it's if there is a community I kind of like, it's community here. So, yeah, go for it.
Yeah, it would mean a lot to me because, and hopefully, I show that the money's going towards the good cause. I'm trying to get the leads for everyone, for Archie, for me, to expand the show and bring in some behind the scenes. This Philly trip is going to be freaking expensive, but I think going to be well worth doing it.
Does Roman know that you actually? Here he upgraded.
Did it?
He's a story editor, by the way.
There we go.
And that's wonderful. Does Roman know that you're coming? Like, is
I
this
have his
something you
number.
guys put?
I have his number,
Wow,
and he gave me
wow,
a rain check. He
dude, you can see some amazing watches at his place. This
yeah.
guy, he has it all. I'm talking just for the purpose of watch watch watch. How do you say? But just going there and asking him to show you some pieces
Yeah.
from his
To be
stock.
able to hold those watches in
Yeah,
your hand, it's incredible.
that's pretty cool. I think he's huge. He's got. I mean, I regularly watch his
Yeah.
gray market show, which is very interesting to me
Yeah.
because I like the business side of the watches as well. But one thing about him, he doesn't focus solely on the hype watches. He does
Mm.
truly have a variety of pieces that go through his. He buys things that others roll their eyes.
What
Others
you
go,
get,
what?
Bear?
Yeah,
Guess what his #1 selling brand watch is over the years?
I don't
You will
know.
be surprised.
Well,
Nixon.
Nixon?
Nick,
no,
absolute
Wow.
100%. Mostly fashion watches.
Wow.
no
So
kidding.
absolutely. So
Uh,
Yeah,
he
he's the guy is a businessman. You know,
he's a businessman.
yeah. The only Nixon that I wanted to buy was the Star Wars version because I'm a Star Wars geek, and I was there was this clone clone looking Nixon, but I just too big
I mean,
and
people like us who are collecting, who are buying a Rolex
just
or an
reminded me of
Omega
something.
occasionally, you have to be reminded that that's not the overwhelming majority of units that are sold that, in the watch world. A lot of them
You
are these Michels and Michael Kors and Nixons that get sold to department stores, and he's getting them at closeout, 80% off or whatever. And that's been his business for 20 years, discount jewelry, discount watches. And of course, he's done a phenomenal job over the past decade in the luxury
yeah,
watch space.
yeah,
He
yeah.
has, Gary, who's one of the owners, his son Adrian works there, grew up in the business, and now, I mean, he's one of the experts in the business on Richard Mille. But
mm,
those guys,
That's
but
right.
they're also tough on their buy prices, which is why they're not as aggressive as like the guys in Miami, Timepiece Trading, and some of the other secondary dealers out there. It's just that they always are very careful about the prices at which they buy, and sometimes you'll see
So
them. Yeah, go ahead, Bear.
you saying they're cheaper to buy from? They're cheaper to buy from?
No, I'm saying they watch what they pay for trade-ins. So a
Hmm.
lot of other dealers will pay more to get watches, and they always are a little bit careful about paying too much because they always want to hedge their bets,
Okay.
and
Yeah, fair
not be
enough.
caught. I heard another dealer saying not get caught. Carlos from CRM
mhm.
likes to say
Right.
likes to say a lot. I don't want to get caught with my pants down. He doesn't want to
Yeah.
buy a
Yeah.
Submariner for $20,000 and then have it all of a sudden, because a lot of these guys feel like we're at the top of the market.
Yeah.
You will hear them say that they feel like they will tell you that prices for OP Tiffany's and prices for RM and prices for day dates they feel crazy. They're in the business, so they're going to sell them, but they also have this thing in the back of their head. They're waiting for the shoe to drop, and it may not drop. It may
Yeah.
just keep climbing, but it's fair to be reluctant.
We could
It's
be
their
just at the
business.
bottom of the mountain now.
Could be
Who
at the
knows?
bottom.
I
Could be. You
watched
never know.
uh, I watched Teddy Baldassarre video today, in which he talks about the most overrated watches on the market today, and I think unanimously, I would see his community, his people agree that it is a Tiffany OP, which frankly doesn't have anything to do with Tiffany. It just has a color of the dial that slightly resembles and Tiffany blue, and people are going crazy over it. To be at a 40,000 is ridiculous for the watch. It costs 6,000. So that bubble and that
Yeah.
top of the market could be a valid concern. Could be a very
Yeah.
valid concern.
Yeah, and I know you follow the business side of the market too, Bear. What's interesting about Teddy is, he started as a watch reviewer, and now he is
Yes,
an authorized dealer for dozens of brands. And now,
yes,
latest development, most people don't know this, he's in pre-owned now. So he's
Yes.
now buying pre-owned, authenticating pre-owned, and selling pre-owned. He's not going to miss out on that one bit. So I mean, what a
That
very smart businessman.
Hmm.
guy will. He's by the way, DMD is really trying hard to get my attention, and I just want to say hi, DMD. I see it. You're doing a good job. Bravo. Now, anyway, to go back to this, I think, Timmy, honestly, you can learn so much from guys like Teddy Baldassarre. Really, man. Teddy Baldassarre is a perfect example. He basically came out as the antidote to TGV. And man, oh man, oh man, did he do a good job. You can like him or dislike him. But the guy is very smart, has a great concept. He's entering this market and taking it by storm.
I mean, he 100%. He has a vision and an expansion to his business in mind. He had like he's working step by step.
Mhm.
YouTube, build up profile, get in
Mhm.
touch with some important people, then get investment, start selling straps, then start
Mhm.
working
Do,
on with bigger
you do
brands.
know that he invested his money not in speedy and lenses for his camera, but in stuff. He actually hired people. He could start creating a business. He actually has people working for him,
Yeah.
and that's what made him grow.
No, but I mean
And then he
the
bought
amount of
speedy
money
and
we're talking
lenses.
about is insignificant. Let's be honest,
You're
man.
taking Archie luxury formula. He always had that as an excuse that he
But how did he have
needs
so much money to
that
even
he
start
ne-
when he
he needs 7. I remember in his beginnings, he needs 7 president briefcases from Louis Vuitton because that's good for luxury channel. Okay,
Archie said that?
so yeah,
Yeah.
you two are very similar. I stand behind my comment that you might be related because your approach is you're basically using your channel and your YouTube career as excuse to buy some nice shit.
No, but the nice shit I buy is to make YouTube.
Yes.
But if you look at Teddy had a strategy. That's the thing about everybody who's successful at what they do. And Cars and Chrono likes to harp on you about the business plan, but it's true. So look, Teddy said, listen, my thing is I don't support quartz. I don't support high-end luxury. I'm in the middle where I support in-house movements, but affordable, like between $1,000 and $10,000, because that's the field that I'm going to concentrate on.
Yeah.
And I'm going to build watch reviews around Tissot and Oris and that everything from 1,000 to 10,000, but things with an in-house movement so they have credibility and I have credibility. And though that market has far more customers than 10,000 and above, right? We're a very small strata of customers. So he went after a big bulk of the market, but above fashion watches and above quartz watches, and was able to grow to 300,000-400,000 subscribers. Now, once you have that base, then you become marketable as a business to convert those viewers to monetize them into a business. And he said, look,
correct.
I'm gonna go to the dealers, I'm gonna go to the manufacturers, and I'm gonna become authorized. And now he's an authorized dealer for I think 20 or 30 brands. I mean, from Tissot to Young House, I mean, Nomos, everybody. In that strata, he's an
how is
authorized
he
dealer
doing it?
for.
Where did he get money to do that? Not from
Well,
making videos.
Well, the thing is, you don't have to have tons of money to become an authorized dealer. You just need to have a business plan, because they're in a lot of cases they're going to drop ship the watches. He doesn't have to stock $5 million worth of watches.
True.
Yeah.
Let's just slow down. Just to
back
answer.
the truck up. Back the truck up.
Beep.
Yeah, and this isn't necessarily meant to be a therapy session or a business planning session. I was just jumping on Bear's comment.
I get it. guys have you. Everyone has ideas, and I'm just here to tell you guys that you're all wrong. Okay, let me say, look, Bark and Jack sold his Batman for his YouTube business, then grew so much, Tim. Why don't you sell your Rolex and invest in your YouTube channel? Bark and Jack sold his Batman after like 2 or 3 years he was on YouTube. He didn't sell it after first year. He already had a big following by then. I don't know if I have the same thing. Teddy is savvy businessman, but he has no soul. He's a robot. Archie and Tim are all heart. Right. I think.
I don't know where do you get that he has no soul?
I mean, I don't know.
Because he's
soul,
like a white straight laced kind of guy with a button down shirt.
Yeah. Soul is what's it called? Soul is it what's it called? It's objective. It's objective, right? He built his YouTube channel to eventually convert it into selling watches business. It wasn't about like talking about watches and having fun with the viewers, right? It's different business model. I'm not looking to open. My end goal is not to start a watch selling business. If someone were to tell me, "Hey, can we use your brand name to start selling watches, but we'll do all the work and we'll give you like a kickback," I'll be like, hell yeah, let's freaking do it. Because I don't want to sell watches.
Right.
I tried. I got a few watches on commission. It's fucking
Tough.
hard.
It's
I don't like it. I'm not enjoying that. You know, that's not what makes it fun for me. If we could do something to like let's say straps, right? But I don't want to be the one packaging and selling the straps. I want to have it somehow automated, or get one partner. That's why I think with this Versace boy, hopefully me and him will be able to work something out. He loves flipping luxury goods. We'll do a kind of a partnership where I'm the entertainment part. He's doing the other thing. I don't know. We'll see how we'll do it. But I don't want to. I have different goals. Like I invest my money into this film equipment because I want to make some interesting videos. And the equipment is not. I don't want the lens just to look at it. I want to use it to take certain shots. Because I was in Philly and
it's also pretty. It's very pretty. But it's pretty. You like that?
Let me show you. Let me show you what it looks like. So this is what it looks like. It's very expensive, very pretty lens. Look how sexy. It's so cute, Bear. Isn't that cute?
That is very beautiful.
Look, and
that is beautiful,
right? It's a work of
beautiful,
art, right? Look at that piece of glass.
Beautiful.
The glass is just huge piece of glass. Let me take this off. It's a work of art. This lens. Tell you what, it is an absolute work of art, guys. Beautiful stuff. Anyway, it is beautiful. But I was in Philly, right? I had 2 lenses with me, and I was thinking about how we can shoot this video. And there was just things that I wanted to take video off that were not possible with my kid. That's why every kid has like 3 lenses, and I only have 2 out of 3. So, anyways, besides that point, because I wanna go to Philly. I want to do some live streams, and I want to make a film about Philly and watches, and about a collector. And I think like what Oshin is doing, right? Like Oshin does these watch stories, but I wanna.
He does a great production, Tim. He does a great production.
Yeah, that's kind of what I want to do.
The thing I like about Oshin is a highly very well-read man who's in touch with culture, music, theater. He can relate art to watches and the hobby.
Yeah,
that's his angle and his shtick. I really appreciate that, actually.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I want to do. And when I go to Philly, that's going to be my first practice run for this type of thing. I'm very excited. Very excited.
Small G says he went to Vempe and wants to go back with us. He said, and I have to mention the legends, Tim and OC. Did you mention us while you were there? And Small G is Philly based. What was he doing up in New York City?
Well, maybe is there Wempe in Philly as well?
No, I don't think so.
Hmm.
Let us
K
know.
K2. What's the TB?
Key to Teddy Baldassarre, I think, is his future roommate. So he's engaged, and he thinks Chunkster is saying that his success is being motivated by his significant
Listen, I
other.
tell you what. I
I
mean,
guess.
Teddy Baldassarre. He looks like he didn't start his YouTube thing from basically $0 budget. It looks like he's fucking started it from freaking $500,000 in the bank. I mean, come on. He looks like he's a really well off guy.
And he eventually what could happen is he does extremely good collaborations with Kevin O'Leary. For some
Yeah.
reason, those two
He
just
wears suit.
gel. He's the watch guy who knows about the movements. Kevin is kind of the guy who looks at the dials and cares about dollars and investments. And
Yeah.
for some crazy reason, the two of them
Do you
together,
think Kevin invests in Teddy Baldassarre's watch business?
it's possible. It's possible. I don't know.
I wouldn't be surprised. Why would he be
But
doing the
I
videos with him?
wouldn't be surprised. Yeah.
Yeah. He's probably bankrolling the
I think
operation.
so too. I'm not big fan of. I'm really not fan of Kevin O'Leary. I dislike the guy tremendously. But I agree with you. There is some type of chemistry between them that it's working well. I actually watched those videos because they are interesting. The last one I watched was their Longines video.
Yep.
Where they discuss it, and I think the reason why it works. One thing that O'Leary doesn't fake. He actually does enjoy watches. He actually likes watches.
Mm.
He doesn't know much about them, and you can see the progress. You know what? O'Leary is a very rich version of Ticker. Very rich version of Ticker, where you could see Ticker as a new hobbyist entering the, and that's why people love Ticker, because his passion for watches is real, and you can see it grow. Timmy, partially you as well.
Right.
When you started your journey on YouTube, your knowledge was not even close to where you are today, and it's almost like people like seeing development.
Yeah. I'm learning with the viewers in a way, and a lot of people message me like, oh, when they started watching me, they didn't know anything, and it's like it was interesting to go through the journey and start learning about all the stuff.
Right.
When you
So
open
there
up,
is
people start to
this
care about.
guy.
I was just going to say, like, when you open up a little bit, people start to care about your personality and start to care about you, the person, as opposed to just the watches or the content. And that's when you make a connection with the audience.
Roar of the
True.
Tiger says, geez, Tim, when you return to Philly, don't behave like a tourist. You need to eat a cheesesteak at Steve's. Let's write it down, OC.
Yeah, you didn't actually go to any cheesesteak places.
I got the cheesesteak.
Oh, you did?
I did. It was with, actually, lucky bastard, Tony. Tony bought the lunch for us. Let me show you this cheesesteak, guys, at King of Prussia. However, the complaint was that it was too high quality of a cheesesteak. It was like, quality cheesesteak. You see, like, it was expensive cheesesteak.
Yeah.
And David said, like, this is really not the good cheesesteak. I mean, it's too good. It's not good because it's too good. So
the cheesesteaks that they make that are gourmet with really lean meat and provolone
that's kind
cheese.
of what it was.
And that's not what I mean. A true cheesesteak is lower quality, higher fat content, chopped meat with cheese whiz. I mean, because it's just something about the whiz that's it's processed. It has a high salt content.
Yeah.
It really makes the cheesesteak, and then either onions or without onions, but
100%.
Yeah.
And that's why David said, like, look, you're eating like a luxury cheesesteak.
Sometimes I'm almost duped, and I almost say, oh yeah, I'll take it with provolone and lettuce and tomato, and then if you catch yourself, you realize, nope, get it with cheese whiz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the problem. But next time I'm coming back, I'm gonna be staying much longer. I'm gonna be taking one day at a time, and we're gonna be doing the collaborations. Roman, Watchbox. We're gonna get it done for you guys.
We stand with Roman. We stand with Roman 100%.
100%, 100%.
100%.
And
100% against
we'll see what we'll come
Luxottica.
up with. In the next
Thank
few
you.
days, I have those Lange. I have video of few
Is he
Lange.
really gone to Ukraine, by the way? Because I saw on the Facebook said Roman Sharf is in Ukraine.
Oh, I would think that'd be
No, I'm
not a
not
good
being
idea.
funny. I'm not joking.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm friend with him on the Facebook. Timmy,
Yeah.
it said. I'm
On
not
his Facebook?
joking.
On his Instagram or Facebook?
Yeah. No, not Instagram. On his personal Facebook,
Yeah.
it said that he is in Ukraine. I don't know if that was symbolically in Ukraine, because symbolically you put the flag or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
But do you see it?
I don't have Facebook, but
What do you mean you don't have a Facebook? I'm with you on a Facebook.
I know, but I don't know how to use Facebook, Bear. It's hard. I never use Facebook. Let me see. Let me check.
You have a Facebook account, Tim.
I know I do. You know why I have a Facebook account? Because when I took my name,
Okay.
I made sure that I'll create a Facebook account just in case if
To
somebody
protect his intellectual property.
Yeah, I didn't want any
Okay.
biker to take it and then pretend to be me.
Well,
So
you post things there. I seen you posting some videos that you do the.
you know what? You know how that works?
I mean,
Instagram.
yeah, if you go to
Instagram.
his Facebook,
No.
you will be able to see.
No, but I post there through Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram and
you sync it.
Yeah.
Facebook owns Instagram,
Okay.
and so what they do is they have a syncing
Okay.
process. It says whenever you post something on Instagram, immediately cross post to Facebook.
Yeah. I don't
Okay.
actually.
Okay.
Where was this? So it's not December 19.
Yeah. Are you friends with him? I'm not friends with Roman Sharp
story.
on Facebook.
Oh, actually, I should add him, right? Add friends. Request sent. Okay.
Let's see. We will monitor that progress and see if he accepts your friend request.
Yeah. But I have to, because when I created my Facebook, I just added like everyone. Actually, that doesn't work. Actually, like people tell me like go check Facebook. I'm like, I don't know how to use it. It's so complicated. Look, oh, never mind. It's hard. No, I don't see it. There, I'm sorry, I don't see it where it says. Maybe somebody can check and let us know. I don't think so because I spoke with him. He said he's on the phone helping some of his relatives to get out of Ukraine because there's a lot of people fleeing Ukraine, parts that are being invaded.
I'm going to take a picture right now.
Okay.
He posted only for friends, not for public. So I'll show you.
Ah, okay. I've seen
Just so
Teddy's
you know,
videos. Look at this. D. Stifle Bear says that he's seen Teddy's videos since he had less than 1,000 subscribers. He built his brand from nothing and from very basic
Hey,
production.
Stifle, how are you? That's my friend from Detroit. Big kudos to you. Love you, man. Where have you been? Why you not on Archie live stream? Come back, brother. Go ahead, Timmy.
D. Stifle, come back.
The Dare Stifle that we know from Instagram and Facebook and all over the place.
Is he?
I know him from Facebook.
Wow. Well, I mean, he says he's built it from nothing.
Built his brand from nothing from very basic production skills at the start. He's an incredibly smart businessman. Thanks for the comment.
You do have to practice run, but maybe in 5 years people are gonna say, "Oh, Tim, he's just a fucking rich fiker," and there's gonna be someone saying, "Hey, I've seen when Tim had less than 1,000 subscribers." And let's see here.
Yeah, is in
Roman
Ukraine.
Is in Ukraine.
Well, that's interesting. Okay, he changed his status. Maybe he's doing that to show his support.
Ah, okay.
I don't know.
Hey, Cam, you gonna behave?
Yes.
Cool.
Why would he not behave? He was last time very good. He actually contributed nicely to a show.
Yeah. Sometimes he gets funny. He gets funny.
Oh yeah, that's when he was talking how he's gonna take care of his girlfriend. Yeah, I remember that. That was kind of weird.
Delusion.
Kind of weird.
And Bear, I heard you talking. Did you say that you have ordered a new watch, or that you have a new watch coming in?
Yes, I got another Rolex at the retail.
All right,
so the haters can hate me more.
Is it Yachtmaster?
Is it Yachtmaster? Who is this gentleman? I don't know this gentleman.
Hey, cherish time.
No, it's not. Yeah, I have Yachtmaster.
Ooh, can we guess?
You'll reveal it when you get it, right, Bear?
Unbox it?
Yes. I will reveal it when I get it. I'm gonna pick it up. I won't be going down. I'm going down on March 10, 11. So I'll pick. Yeah, I can tell you what it is. It's not a big deal. It's not. It's not a big deal.
All right.
I can tell you what it is. For a simple super chat of what should I ask? Is $10 too much to ask? Is $10 too much to ask to reveal?
Well, it's not an unboxing.
Steel stunner.
Yeah, I think that's
I mean,
fair.
it's a pre-bought. Okay, you know what? $5. $5, you cheap bikers. $5, and I'll tell you what's new steel Rolex in my collection.
I'd have to say Air King for my second guess.
I have Air King. I already have Air King.
Man. They just
How about this?
36.
While we're waiting for the super chat, start typing in your guesses. He already gave half of it away. It's a steel model. So
steel model.
So type in
it's
reference.
A steel model.
Type in reference numbers, you smart fikers. Exact reference numbers. No model names. We're going to test and see how smart the audience is tonight.
They're clever.
Oh, see.
We may have to look up. We may have to look up the reference numbers to know what they are, but.
Oh,
there we go.
Wow.
Chunkster. That's cute.
Chunkster.
I like you, Chunkster.
He's a really cool guy. First of all,
wait,
Sorry. Let me just read this one. Al, $5 preemptive mute for Cameron. And next, bottle Tim, drink up. This is it.
So does that mean that if Cam starts to talk and he says something that you find objectionable, you immediately mute him?
Boom.
Yeah. Boom. This was Lugavulin 16. This was Cars and Corona bought for my birthday. And we just killed it. We killed the bottle. Actually, I'm going to put some soda water in here and drink it for another 10.
You're copying Archie again. That's so
but
sick.
I'll do it for $10. I'll do it for another $10 super chat.
All right.
Right here.
Small G says, OC and Tim, let's schedule another time to visit Vempe together. I won't name the name of the SA, but so-and-so took care of me today. So, great. Congratulations. Whatever that means.
Whoa, very cool. Small G, 100%. We'll go. You'll just let me know. Yeah, today I wouldn't be able to do it. I woke up at like 2. I was dead. But Bear, the suspense is killing us. Steel Sports.
Well, you know that I love.
He didn't say sports. He didn't say sports.
What?
You didn't say sports. You just said steel model. So
steel model.
I didn't say sports. You're right, but it is professional. It is professional. Are you gonna go and we're gonna go to the site? You're gonna do to the site? Okay.
Yeah.
So no, it is Explorer. We're going to Explorer. We're going to Explorer.
Oh, okay.
And we're gonna go to that's the one. That's the
one.
The black dial.
Yes, sir. Steve
McQueen. Bear. Congratulations.
Yes.
That's freaking amazing.
It's to match my white one. I have actually 2 white ones. I have 2 versions. Actually,
you have
3.
The 40 and the 42, or do you have 2 42s?
I have 2 42s and 140. I have 3.
You have 3.
Yes.
Now, Bear, to analyze the psychology a little bit, when the SA calls and says, or texts and says, I have the Black Dial Explorer 2, do you almost feel like it's impossible to say no? You feel, gosh, these are so hard to get.
Basically, the deal is this. The moment he has a Rolex that's available, he tells me, and I just have automatic response, yes and thank you.
That's right.
And I'll wire the money, and that's
now, most people would say that is someone who's taking a disproportionate share of the Rolexes away from first-time purchasers, or someone
without question. You have it. I'm a poster child of the guy that takes everything away from Cameron. I basically took away everything that poor Cameron could get.
Yeah, but
all the newbies.
I think you epitomize the preferred client, but you're not a flipper. You're a preferred client that is a Rolex loyalist. that
Yeah.
the ADs know that when you buy, you will wear them
It-
or save them, but you're not someone
Yep.
who's going to. Those watches aren't going to be on the secondary market or posted in
Sure.
in Moda Facebook group, 2 days
Sure.
after you get it, and that's what reciprocal relationship. That's what they mean by reciprocal relationship. You'll get
Here,
the
why
watch.
don't you
100%.
flip this watch? If you have like 4 of these, why?
He doesn't need to.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
they're all
the
different.
mute,
They're all
mute.
different, Cameron. But I'll tell
I
you this.
don't.
Man, the cool story about this watch is that I was gonna get this one if
Mhm.
Rolex didn't release the 36 mil. If Rolex capped the Explorer 1 as 39 mil, I would have gotten this one, the black dial Explorer 2, to add to my Explorer, the polar dial. But when they released this, I was like, oh my god, I have to have this because it's different size. It's so iconic. It's kind of like the 10, almost in a way. I got it because it's kind of like that 1016 that Archie had as his first watch. I was like, oh my god, this would be so cool to have the watch that's is inspired by that vintage look. So I was like, oh, okay, I'm not gonna get the Explorer 2 black dial. I'll get this one.
So speculation is always fun. So
But I
here's a
still want
hard
to get this
question.
one someday, the black one, because
Yeah.
Explorer 2 is my favorite watch.
So here's a hard question. It's one of those fun, pre watches and wonders speculative type predictions. So they have white dial, they have black dial in the Explorer 2. Think carefully before you answer. This, bonus points for creativity. What if they were able to add a third color option to the Explorer 2? What dial color would it be? And you have to be specific. Tell me exactly what color GMT hand it would be and what color the Explorer text would be. Because right now you have an orange hand with an orange colored Explorer with a black dial and the same orange colored Explorer orange hand with a white dial. So think about, no pressure to answer now. And of course the
I know
audience,
exactly what it
love
would
for you
be.
to jump in, but and you have to explain why. Like, why was that color?
I'll tell you exactly what it would be.
All right, Tim, you're ready? Go for it.
If you guys want to know, I mean, if you
Yeah.
guys want to know, I'll tell you. I'll tell you exactly.
You don't need more time. You're good.
Yeah, no, I don't, because I think if they were to do it, they would do it with green going to black, and because why? And they would have a green second hand, and that would be like kind of, first of all, those are Rolex colors, but also green symbolizes going from the outside element going into the cave because it's a spelunking watch. It was designed for spelunking. You go from green to black, and green arrow, it would be basically some kind of a limited edition for
There is
Rolex.
no limited editions in Rolex.
Well, yeah, not so much limited edition, but as a
They're all fucking limited edition.
yeah, they're all. But it would be like what would you call it? You would call it like some kind of a
Whatever you want
celebration
to call it.
edition.
So it would be like a dark forest green that would be gradient
Go to
down to black.
Yeah.
A green GMT bezel and green written Explorer.
No green GMT bezel. The bezel would
I mean
be
green GMT hand. Sorry.
Yeah, green GMT hand
and green Explorer
Yeah.
text.
Yeah, and it could be two-tone or full fucking gold.
Wow.
Wow.
Ooh.
Well,
I would like.
I like the thought behind it, and it
Full
definitely
gold.
explains the rationale well.
Full rose gold
When
would look
when
good.
they were announcing the new release, well, they were talking about quite a bit that there will be a new Rolex Explorer 2. My hope was very simple. I was okay if they stay with steel bezel. I kind of like that. I actually love that. Though deep inside, I was hoping they would maybe do ceramic bezel that looks like that steel, and it still would be fixed bezel.
Ooh, now you've stumbled on one of Tim's kind of pet peeves. New generation metal bezels.
Yes, yeah, and then the other thing I was really hoping for that would reduce it to 40 millimeter. Or 41. That was kind of hope because I would not mind being a little more compact. And the last thing that I was hoping for is the green GMT hand, because for obvious reasons that Tim was talking
Rolex
about,
color.
it would be also symbolic to an anniversary, because their anniversary watches are usually green. That
Yeah.
would be so perfect to me. I wouldn't ask for anything more than that.
You know
Yeah.
what? I think if they could do it with the way what they did to Rolex, the GMT Master 2 green dial. They'll just
By
do
the
a
way,
version of it in this type of configuration. But then the GMT hand would not be green, it would be like yellow gold.
Wow.
If they just do it like
Yes.
that, boom,
Yes.
that could look freaking amazing. In full, but that would be in like another 10 or 20 years. I think in 10 years they'll do a two-tone, and in 20 years they'll do it like this, Explorer
Wow.
2.
Roar the
Yes.
Tiger says green dial but orange GMT hand. What would you think of that?
No, I don't think so. And the reason I don't think so, because when they did this version, they didn't keep the GMT hand green. They did it in full gold, in full rose gold, or this is yellow gold. Sorry, they just keep the hands in full gold. They don't, because these anniversary editions, they're not supposed to be functional. Like orange hand, the reason the hand is orange on the steel version is because it's
Legibility.
functional. Yeah, legibility. That's
Yeah.
the functional. But these gold versions, it's not about legibility. It's about
No.
celebration.
Correct.
So they don't.
Good. Those are good.
That
Those
rule
are
is thrown
excellent
out.
observations. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Cherish time. Welcome to the show. How you been, man?
Thank you, Tim. Yeah, good, man. Listen, I checked out UNOC in Philly the other day. I watched that before I went out to dinner. Great live feed. It looked really good.
Yeah, man. It was a crazy day.
Right.
A total disaster of a day turned into a potential huge success, because it could lead to some incredible
that's
developments and collaborations that are yet to come,
Awesome.
especially after London Watch Show. After London Watch Show, it's going to be incredible. So
Awesome.
I'm very excited. Very
Yeah, I
excited.
got some good news. I got a call from the AD on Thursday, and I picked up my root beer on Friday.
Wow. Congratulations.
We could have gotten a super chat for that, but okay.
Sorry.
So you're picking up root beer?
I have it. Yeah. I got
You
it.
have it? Show us the root beer.
I'll run up
OC.
and get it. I'll be right back.
Wait a minute. That could have been a super chat.
Yeah, that could have been a super chat. Okay.
All right, do a super chat and I'll go get it.
We've never seen
Yes.
we've never seen what a two-tone root beer looks like.
Yeah.
So it would be awesome to see that for the first time here on the show.
Guys,
Did you
by
have
fact-
one in Philly the other day?
I'm saving money for the lens. It's expensive lens,
Oh,
guys.
you gotta
so-
get the lens. All right, let's get
Yeah.
a super chat and then I'll
So I
run
need the
upstairs.
super-
$5.
$5.
That's good.
But
All right, first-
by far, the most beautiful two-tone watch, in my humble opinion, to my taste.
stunning.
I
Stunning,
I don't think any two-tone watch is as beautiful as that one.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll be honest with you, and this is no bullshit. I like that two-tone more than a solid rose gold root beer.
You
I
know,
agree.
there is
I agree.
100.
It's just so
100%.
beautiful. And I have the Bluesy
Contrast.
too, 41, and this blows that out of the box. It's
Very-
crazy.
Very classy.
All right, did we get a
Do you
super
feel
chat? Can I
do you
wait?
feel the same about the full gold Submariner, Bear?
No.
Mm.
No, I think full gold Submariner I would take over the two-tone sub.
Yeah. There's something different about that full gold the yellow gold sub,
versus
right?
rose. You
Yeah,
know,
look at that, eh?
the rose gold, what happens, rose gold,
I
it
just
actually,
looked at
in
the super
certain
chat
light,
and I
it
ran
looks very steel-ish. But when you have steel versus rose gold, the contrast is very, very beautiful. But when it's full rose gold, it kind of looks like steel.
All right, I got the
So-
super chat. I'm running up.
Hey!
Okay.
Thank you. Go grab it.
Thank you, Al.
$5. Show it. And Tim, get the Bombay bottle ready to finish. All right.
Now, David, who was with us last night, said that his dream would be this watch offering the Jubilee bracelet for the two-tone root
I
beer.
can see that.
And I can
I
see
can
that
see
too.
that.
And then I added to that, it would also be nice if they offered a chocolate dial version.
Oh,
well.
yes.
Because
Yes.
the original root beers had the
It did.
had the chocolate dial with the chocolate nipple dial, which is very striking. It'd be nice to,
Yes.
I'm people get tired of me saying this, but like Lume is overrated on some of these watches. $15,000 watch like this, I don't really care so much about the Lume as much as I care about the design. So if they had a version with rose gold nipple indices versus Lume filled, this is I would definitely, I think that would be an interesting addition to the lineup.
A Sundust dial would probably look good on this too.
Here she is.
Cameron, that's actually
Here
a very good comment.
we go.
Let me
your
back
camera
up.
is really bad.
No, closer,
I know.
much closer.
Oh, your camera sucks, dude.
Sucks.
I know. I got to get a better computer.
It's the worst
But
unboxing
your
ever.
camera sucks, but your watch is amazing.
I think I'm gonna have to give refund on this.
I can't afford. Let me see if I can.
You can afford. You can afford a root beer, but not a.
That's
No,
fine.
it was
non-potato
no,
camera.
it's not. It was better with light. It was better.
Okay, all right. I'll put it back on. All right, here it is. I'll just keep
Get closer, much closer, all the way up, all the way up.
Slowly, so it
Okay.
captures.
There,
Oh.
keep going. Keep going.
There we go.
Now put it back
Cover
over
your
your
face.
face.
Cover your face.
There we go.
Oh.
There we go.
Okay, there we go.
There we go.
Nice.
Wow.
Nice.
That-
There is something about the stainless steel
Wow.
and the rose gold that just seems to work
Yeah.
that particular watch.
Wow.
Yes. It frames
things
it
aren't cheap.
beautifully.
And again, I'll get a lot of hate, but they're not as hard to get as you think. If you have the ability to build a good relationship, meaning that the 80 knows you want to buy.
Wait, so
2 or
like
3 watches.
I can get this with 31 OP?
I think
No,
if you said you wanted a GMT, that's the
Yeah.
first one you might be offered if you have money,
Yeah.
because they're expensive. There's over $15,000. There's 17,000 with tax. Expensive.
It's not a cheap
Right.
watch. It's not a cheap watch.
And then they asked me what I wanted next, so of course I went with the blue Sky Dweller. That's what I want next.
Oh,
Yeah, I had.
Bravo.
This. I chose this over the Pepsi. I love it. It's just crazy.
wait a
It's
minute. You
definitely
were offered
more
a
beautiful.
Pepsi. You were offered a Pepsi or this?
Yeah.
Wow.
So I
Okay.
wanted. I wanted because I have the Batgirl, so I wanted to get something a little different. And
People
then
who come on this show have connections. You have connections, my friend.
a little bit.
What-
A little bit.
See, this show, most people on this show, this side of the show, they're very level-headed. They know how to play the 80 games. They don't go in the shop and have a free meltdown
No.
and spray ink all over the carpet of the AD.
No, someone was commenting the other day about how they went in and they made a fuss about the watches and the cases. I never, and I mean never. If you want to know what how to be dubbed a loser immediately, walk right up to the Rolex cases. You will. They know you are a loser from second number 2. You never go to the cases.
Yeah.
Why?
Don't even do that thing where you pretend to walk around the store and look at other brands and then end up at the Rolex cases. That doesn't work either. They're too smart for it. They know. These people aren't dumb, okay? They watch 100 people do this every single day.
So what do you want? What do you want me to do, OC? It sounds
well. You don't go. You don't go to the cases because the cases have nothing, and they know that the smart people know that already.
Yes.
So you either have an appointment with your. You don't go in the store without a purpose. You have to have make an appointment.
It's funny you say that. I always circle around at least once around.
Why do you do that, Barry? They know what you're doing. They're not stupid. I'm going to look at the Longines first, and then I look at the Cartier, and then look, and then you end up. Oh, look! Oh, I just stumbled. Look, Rolex is here.
You know what they did once? What they did once. I'm not lying to you. They put OP36 fluted dial. The not the palm, but the new OP36 fluted dial. Datejust,
yeah.
They put it to see if anyone's gonna notice. They really did.
Yeah.
And guess who noticed? I did.
You?
And guess what I said? I'm picking it up. And they said, come on. You don't need that. I said, I don't care. It's there. It's for sale. And I didn't. But they wanted to see if somebody actually going to notice and
Very
pick
tricky.
it up. OP36 fluted dial. Way better than yours, Cameron.
Wait,
All right, go to the cases.
36
Go to the
fluted
cases
dial?
because apparently they're trying to
Datejust
punk people now.
36.
Oh.
Datejust 36 fluted dial or the
Datejust.
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 Sorry, did I say OP? My apologies.
Yeah.
They just
Yeah.
36
They just-
fluted dial.
Was
Wow.
it the
You
blue
know the
one?
gold fluted dial, beautiful.
It's
No,
gorgeous
the
watch.
gold.
No. But the rose gold, I've held it, but just to have it in that, in my hand, it's just night and day. It's on fucking real. It's crazy.
Yeah, they make you feel special. Like, hey, you got something that is really hard to get that other people, we're giving this to you, and we could have given it to other people, and we don't get very many of these, and everyone wins. That's
Okay.
that's artificial scarcity marketing.
So,
at its
to
best.
Beer's point, why can't they just put it all in the case? So when people walk in, like
because
me,
it's all allocated. It's all sold before it's. Why would you put it? It's all
sold
sold
already.
This never made
before
the
it
case.
comes to them.
Never made. It was in the safe. I got the call, and they waited. Everybody left, and then they took it out of the safe. And then that's how.
Patricia
it
wait, they
says-
waited until everybody left the store to give it to you?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. Patricia says, when I picked up my Datejust on Friday, I mentioned that I might want a GMT or sub, and he said to let him know so he could get my name on the list. They did have exhibition models.
Yeah, and at this point, this is probably how you wanna do it. No, it's getting a Submariner as your first watch. That's gonna be Submariner as your first watch is gonna be impossible going forward. Even the Datejust is gonna be hard. Some people are gonna have to buy like a Tudor.
You know, Timmy, who got the sub without any previous history? Bobby Legs.
He did.
Some people could. Yeah, it's
Wow.
it's possible.
He literally bought nothing else from that AD, and
When was
he
this?
got I don't freaking know. In recent. And I was always bitching and complaining that it's a bullshit. It doesn't happen. I was
It
even
happened.
arguing with you, OC. You
Yeah.
remember that?
Yeah.
And then I got examples that proved me wrong. So right now, I fucking kind of keep quiet about it because apparently it does happen.
It
It
does.
does.
Yeah.
Does it happen a lot? Like, do 50% of Submariners go to new customers? No, but
No
they
way.
do. They do set aside some
I
for
can say
first-time
with
customers.
certainty only one thing. My AD, that doesn't happen. So that I know.
Yeah.
My
Not
AD,
happening.
but apparently maybe there are some that they actually do that. So why and how and what, I don't know.
So does that mean that the AD said give it to the
Wristwatchaholic, my
people
sales
at
rep told me
good-hearted?
that I'm the next one to get the root beer if her manager assigned the root beer to her, but don't know when it will be. Fair enough.
That's fair because there are, and I think people miss that there are, different sales people within the AD, and I think there's a hierarchy of sales people.
Yes.
And then they decide who's going to get the call per se.
It goes to different. The root beer may come in, and sales rep A gets the first crack. And so, listen,
Yes.
sales rep A, you have 48 hours to call all of your customers, and if you don't get it sold within 2 days, it's going to go to sales rep B. And
See, I don't even know if they give them 2 days, probably hours.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if it's that ruthless where they feel like they have to start making texts and calls
It is.
immediately to start lining up customers, but it's not easy to be an SA. I mean, as much as the watches sell themselves, that part is easy, but maintaining the clientele and knowing exactly of the 500 customers that you have, which customers want what, and then being able to call upon them at a moment's notice, like, Bear, I have the Explorer for you. Can you get it? And you have to say yes immediately, and you have to commit to buying it within a certain time frame, because today is the 26th, right?
Yeah.
And you have to pick it up before the 28th. That's the end of the month.
You don't have to pick it up. You just have to pay for it.
You have to pay for it. You have to close it. But most of the times people here forget, like, this is a business with month close and quotas and financial reporting. Bucherer doesn't say, oh yeah, you can't come in on the 28th, no, or you can't pay for it now. No problem. Pay for it. No, we got numbers to meet. The watch has to sell.
Yeah.
So.
And they had the
Diego
So you're
says
saying
it's
there's no
that
financing?
ruthless. Hold on a second. Diego says it's that ruthless. Saw a guy who got the text, and by the time he responded, it was sold.
Oh.
That's what happened to me.
That's not cool. I mean,
That's what happened to me, OC, with my ear
Really?
cane. Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Wow.
yeah.
I was
I mean,
at
the thing is,
school.
if you don't respond for a couple of hours, they figure that you blew them off, and meanwhile, you could have just been on another call or in a meeting
Or work or something.
or
yeah.
whatever. I mean, it's tough. It's tough, you know.
Yeah. No, I got
Like,
the text and I hit him back within 3-4 minutes. I was like, yes, yes, and yes.
Yeah, it's pretty
It's funny
ruthless, man.
the mentality of when you get the text or the call, you literally have to drop everything. I mean,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter if you're in a board meeting or if you're about to close on real estate. Whatever you
Nope.
do, you just
Nope.
you drop
Answer
everything.
that text.
It's unbelievable.
It's
the
kinda
power,
ridiculous.
the power of the brand they've created.
I
That-
know.
That millionaires will literally drop what they're doing because they got a call from a sales assistant at a watch store.
Done.
That makes
Yeah.
$50,000 a year.
Yeah,
That's
funny.
what. But that's part of how they
that's
created a
that's
feeling that
very
you
true.
are special.
Yeah.
You know?
But they had the blue sky dweller in the exhibition case, and my God, I tried it on. It is ridiculous.
Ridiculously ugly?
Piece of weight, the fluted bezel carries the light. I wanted to leave with that one. I'm like, I'll take this one.
I would just suggest a Jubilee 41 blue dial 41 with fluted bezel. That sky door is fucking
Now, what size wrist do you have?
atrocious.
What size wrist do you have? Can you
7
pull
and a
off that
half.
sky?
I have a
7.5. Okay, you can pull off a sky dweller then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got weight. I like the weight. It's got.
I have to. You know what? I have to agree with you, Cameron. I have the blue dial sky dweller,
You
fluted
do?
bezel, and of course on oyster bracelet. And I have the DJ41 blue dial fluted
What the
bezel
fuck don't
on
you
oyster
have,
bracelet.
dude?
He's a
You don't like
collector.
the
I-
sky
He's a
dweller?
collector.
Timmy, what do I don't have? What do I don't have?
But what, Bear?
Hard
What
to
do you
say.
think of the sky dweller? You don't like it?
Oh no, I love it. I love it.
Oh,
I
good.
love it.
Okay.
Sky
But
dweller
I
is
wanted
amazing.
to say that they just wears a little bit nicer.
Do you have the sky dweller at your disposal right now?
No, it's
Oh,
inside.
because I was gonna test you. I was gonna say, okay, you're gonna set it to the correct month, date, and time, and we're gonna give you 5 minutes to do it.
To do it. Oh, no.
I haven't
Timmy.
done it. I haven't done it in a long time.
Oh,
I
It's hard.
actually.
It's not easy to do, is it?
It's
No, it's not.
hard.
Yes,
It's not easy to set my date
you know.
just.
No, it's easy. Listen,
It took me 10 minutes.
when I got the first sky dweller, I actually went to YouTube instruction video and I did it. And then I tried to do it on my own, and you kind of forget if you don't
it's
do
hard.
it all the time.
Sometimes you forget with a GMT, like how do I set?
Oh, I
with a
know. I
GMT?
agree. I agree.
Like, oh, wait a minute, the hour jumps. Okay, that's how you change the date. Then
You
what does
test-
this other hand do? It's like, why is it on the
You
wrong
set to
time?
the first position. You start turning the crown. You realize, okay, this is what it does.
Good
Okay,
date, I know.
yeah. Then you switch it
that's
to
David
another
D.
one.
I
Yeah,
love
David, he
the,
says, from what I'm told, on a second, they need to secure the buyer by the end of their shift, or it goes to the next essay in line. Whatever. Okay, cool.
I'll be right back. guys.
Al, $5. Tim, grab some soda water or tonic and finish the Bombay. Sign
nice.
of hoarder level 8 to have just a little bit left. Let's clear them out.
But of my watches, I love the weight of the SD43. So, Bear, do you have an SD43? Oh, there you go.
Yes.
Nice, OC. I love that watch.
Yeah.
So,
Me
is it
too.
the same weight? I didn't have it with me when I was at the AD. Is it
Yeah.
feel about the same?
Yeah,
Same
I've
weight, but
always
I think the SD43 is shorter lug to lug, believe it or not, than the Sky
Yes.
Dweller. I think so.
Yes.
So it's actually more, you can wear it on a smaller circumference wrist than Scott.
I do love that watch. I wear that the most. It just, I don't worry about
George is on. George has 162 watches, I believe, if I recall,
Wow.
right?
Holy
Oh.
shit!
For
This guy
real?
rivals your collection. Or I wouldn't call these collections, Bear. I would call these investment portfolios. By the way, can we tell Bear? Can I tell you a story
Of
that
course you may.
that we heard yesterday from Tony? Tony,
Okay.
that lucky bastard, right? He told us he has basically there's a guy, right, who basically his retirement portfolio is his watches, and he
Absolutely.
and he has these watches at the gray market dealer, and the gray market dealer is just holding on to them, and every few months the guy will just say, okay, sell the next watch, and then sell the next watch.
And
You
he
know?
lives like a king.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he just has all. He bought up all these watches early in life, and he has like I don't know how many he has, but like 20
Very good.
pieces. Yeah,
What a good idea, eh? Who
right.
knows? Maybe that's
Absolutely.
my idea. Maybe that's my idea.
This is an idea. This is
OC, how do you
something
feel about
to
that?
consider.
Well, I feel like if you are late, you're approaching, you're at an older age, and you've amassed a collection, and you want to simplify your life, and you're going to use the money. The money is more valuable than the watches. You'll get to that point. Makes perfect sense. It's like same thing as liquidating investments or liquidating real estate or liquidating anything later in life
Yeah.
to cash in. I mean, rock stars do it when they sell their publishing,
Exactly.
for $500 million. They figure, listen, I'm not going to be around much longer. I'll take the 500 million and give it to charity or put it in trust for my family and friends and
Yeah.
whatever. They don't care about their music after they're dead.
Oh yeah. Oh, see, you weren't
Sure.
there when the lucky bastard told us the story. It was me and David D. The dried lemons, guys.
Is it a
Should I start buying up Rolexes and instead of a Roth IRA? OC?
Oh, absolutely. That's a
It's a-
silly question, in my opinion.
I mean, that's what this guy did. And
Yeah.
think about it this way: he gives it to this trusted gray market dealer to hold on to, which means he doesn't have to pay for insurance, right? The gray market dealer is just holding on to them, knowing that these are just going up in value, right? And the guy just makes decision. Something happened weird to my audio. Okay, I'm back.
Check.
And the guy just makes a decision. He looks at the pieces that are available and he sells the most valuable one or the least valuable one, keeping the one that will go up the most. It's just genius.
And I'm fortunate. I'm spending down my deferred comp. So if the market's well, it just replenishes itself. So it's perfect, really.
George Verony says, just got a call from my Rolex AD for Yachtmaster 42 on Oyster Flags.
You got to do it.
I don't know that
I have
watch.
that. I have that watch, and I think that's the best precious metal for everyday use. Probably the only everyday Rolex in precious metal that is usable. It's a beautiful watch.
Now
Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, George, is it the white gold or the rose gold? Which one?
White gold.
Which one?
42 is a white gold. The rose gold is 40.
Got
Yes.
it. So I was.
Beer, let me ask you.
Go ahead, Cameron.
Like that's kind of my favorite watch, Beer. If at any time you feel well and giving to sell that to me at retail, but does the case scratch up?
It's so
Like
cute.
that's the only thing that I don't like about those. It's my favorite one, but it's just only in precious metal. I'd like a stainless steel. But does that white girl scratch on that case?
Honestly, no, because you mainly scratch the bracelet, really, in daily use. That's what scratches, not watch. You have to be real idiot.
You have to bump it into something in order to hurt the case.
Yeah, I agree.
Exactly.
Or
You guys
continually
motivated me.
continually
I'm
lay
putting
the
my
watch down on
Rolex.
the side. Yeah.
Oh,
Flexing, I'm
wait.
flexing, I'm flexing.
Flex.
Nice.
The Pepsi, the investment grade piece.
Pepsi,
shit.
please.
So I got offered this watch about maybe 4 months ago. And it didn't really speak to me. Of course, the first thing you do when you get the text is you look and see, okay, well, how much is this selling on the secondary market? And
Yeah.
And
and 4 or 5 months ago, this watch, which lists for I believe 30 or 31 MSRP,
Wow.
was trading for about 30 or 31 on the secondary market, and which meant the trade-in price was around 27, if I recall. So I would have had to buy it for 30 plus tax. I'm in it for 32.5. I don't love the watch. I figured, forget it. Funny thing happened though, as we all know, over the past 2 months, the market has gone absolutely insane. Now the same watch, which is this 42 Yachtmaster White Gold, is now up around 38, or 40. So even watches that as recently as 3 or 4 or 5 months ago that were, I mean, this is not a super high in demand watch, the White Gold 42 on Oyster Flex.
it
was
is
something that was
now.
it is now. It was trading at retail forever. It's a hard
Yes.
watch to sell. Now all of a sudden, they sell every one of them, and now they shot up, and now they're 38.
Ooh.
Flexing. This is
Yeah, I mean
another great.
That's
yeah,
beautiful.
that's a great one.
That's another great daily in precious metal.
Damn.
I love that it has no date,
Holy sh-
and I love it that certain people hate when I flex. I love
But do you like it on the
I
rubber
love
strap?
it.
Do you like it
if-
better on the rubber strap?
Fuck.
This is not rubber strap. This is Oyster Flex bracelet.
Yeah, bracelet.
And that's
Titanium
not
bracelet.
rubber.
Yeah, I mean,
Correct.
people. I mean, if you watch your Tim Masso, you will know that that's a titanium bracelet with a rubber wrapping around it,
God
not a
damn,
rubber
that
strap.
looks good.
Holy fuck. Does that have a glide lock, by the way, or just a micro extension?
This is just a micro extension.
Wait,
The
do you have
actual
the
42 that he bought, the 42 Oyster Flex Yachtmaster has the glide lock. I think that's the only Oyster Flex with a glide lock.
For now, yeah.
Man,
What
they
about
should have a glide lock on everything. Everything should have a glide lock.
They're stingy with that glide lock.
Yes, Speedmaster. This is a titanium bracelet that's coated in a rubber, and it actually feels different than a rubber. It's extremely comfortable watch. Oyster Flex is a marvelous bracelet.
so beer?
Developed and patented by Rolex, offers a sporty alternative to a metal bracelet. The bracelet attaches to the watch case an oyster lock safety clasp by flexible titanium and nickel alloy metal
That's correct.
blade. The blade
Correct.
is overmolded with high performance black what the hell is this? Elastomer, which is particularly resistant to
They don't use the word
environmental
rubber.
effects. It's
If
not
you
it's
notice
not
Rolex does not use the word rubber at all. They think that's
rubber.
down market, right?
Rubber
So
is cheap. What is
Very
that?
true.
Elastomer.
Very true.
Is that a
elastomer.
code word for
Probably,
rubber?
it's like petroleum based product, which is basically rubber, right?
Very
It's a rubber,
durable
of course.
and perfectly inert to wearers of the watch. For enhanced comfort, the inside of the Oyster Flex bracelet is equipped with patented longitudinal cushion. That's the crazy underside of
That's the two peaks
fins.
around
The fins.
two fins that create the hole underneath. So when you press down against the wrist, it makes it comfortable.
Yeah, sure. Bear, show us
Yes.
the underside. The underside.
Everything about the engineering of the strap is Rolex. Over engineered.
You see
The
these things?
fins.
Yes.
You see that?
This allows the wrist to breathe.
Yes.
Some bracelets have a bit of a like some striation or something, but this goes above and beyond.
Yeah. Thank you, Cherish. Beautiful white dial Daytona there.
It stabilizes the watch on the wrist and fitted with an 18 centimeters white gold oyster lock safety clasp. It also features
Is that you have a panda there?
Panda. Oh
Panda?
no.
Beautiful. What is that? I can't
Oh
see the Timmy
shit!
too
It
small.
is Panda.
Yes, Panda.
Damn.
Can I tell you something? Do you know how many times I wore my Panda?
0. Yeah.
Because you
Zero.
want it to be in pristine shape for the
Yeah.
sale.
It's sitting in a safe box in a coffin, plastic coffin. It doesn't have a stickers, but it's like it's not worn.
So who can blame us or you for picking up a steel Daytona at retail, even if we don't want to wear it? I mean, I know people have been waiting years to get one. They would wear it every day, but it's hard. You can't blame people like Bear for buying it and keeping it. It's just that's how it goes. Sorry, folks.
Achievement award. It's achievement award.
Yeah,
Al, $5.
award.
Bear, flex growl with the Daytona, please.
In many ways, I think the steel dial with the black subdials is even better looking than the meteorite dial. The meteorite dial is busy. I know it's got all the hype.
I want it so bad.
I know. Of course, everybody does. But if you look at it subjectively, that is a super clean, beautiful steel sunray dial. It's hard to beat it. Looks good.
I still want meteorite so bad.
No, yeah.
Bear, actually, I want the meteorite as well. I can't afford it. I don't know what the hell I'm doing, even asking for these pieces. I'm some kind of psychopath. There's something wrong with me, Bear. Bear.
You know, I was surprised to find out. I don't always. I follow watch business, but I don't follow watch business all the time. I was today. I was shocked how much did value of my platinum date went up.
Ooh,
Like
I
knew
he's gonna learn about this too. What happened?
Yeah.
What happened?
You have what dial do you have? You have meteorite, baguette, or normal?
Normal, the ice blue, with pattern.
Yeah, quadrant dial or a regular dial. A quadrant with the blue
dial,
with the blue Roman.
Blue Roman. Yeah, no Roman. The baguettes, the baguettes.
Oh, diamond baguettes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so those are over 95 now, probably 95 to 100. Yeah.
Wow.
I didn't expect to see date going up in value. To be very honest with you, there was a watch I bought just because I love. There was not investment watch, but apparently that's a great watch, Bear. I have it, rose gold. I want it. Yeah, listen, I want a rose gold. We want to have it all. Let's be honest.
OC, this is a great everyday watch.
Yes.
It is. I love it. I prefer that bezel to the Submariner bezel.
I agree.
Me too.
All day long.
Me too.
All day. I would give up my sub to have this. I'd rather give up my sub.
Yeah, but you guys don't have the most unique and only one in the world.
What is that?
Pigsley sub. Pigsley sub.
Wow.
That's a Pigsley sub.
One of a kind.
One of the smells like bacon. Smells like bacon. Pigsley sub.
Bro. That Daytona looks good as hell. That looks better than the white dial.
Yeah. You like it, eh?
Better than a white dial? You think so?
Yes. That shit is popping.
I don't know. That white
the sub dials on it pop more than the white dial. Like, I can see it all the way from that far.
I don't know. I'll pull it out again. It's like, because I got to go back to the bank tomorrow, but.
Media says, Tim, you're going to miss the 1243. What's that?
124273. That's the two-tone.
The two-tone
Explorer 1.
Fuck.
My AD told me his list for it went from 4 to 50 in the last month. The two-tone Explorer 1 is going to explode. He said he's only going to get 6 a year, and he's a big AD.
Wow.
Bear, do you have a two-tone?
Yeah. No,
get
I
it.
don't. And you know what? I told him if he get it. Whatever he has, I'll take. There is no Rolex I say no to, dude. I mean,
no, I agree. No. Well, this is a great everyday. Everybody notices this one,
The bad girl.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's a beautiful watch.
Yeah.
Back row.
I get
The
noticed
back,
from like across the room with this one. You know.
That's
That
back
watch
row
is
for-
so striking. That watch is so striking that it looks even good on your potato camera.
I promise. When I save money on the Rolexes, I'll get a better computer.
Wristwatchholic is asking me, by the way, do I still own Age Moser and Vacheron Constantin overseas?
Oh.
The Age Moser Pioneer green dial is gone. It did not fit my taste after all. And Vacheron C overseas blue dial has become investment watch.
Oh.
investment grade.
Yep.
Is it?
I called it.
I don't know.
And now there is a new investment watch. There's
What
a
is
new
that?
investment watch. I'll bring it.
You're talking about
in
the
a second.
Gerard Perregaux.
Gerard Perregaux. I'm not going to bring it,
Juju
but you know.
Perregaux.
No, bring it.
That's
go
a new
get it.
Laureato.
Okay,
Go get it.
okay, I'll
Laureato.
go
You
get
might as
it.
well
come
get
on,
it
Bear.
because we
Yeah.
want to see where in the basement you store all these watches because
We
we're
love
coming to get you, motherfucker.
Oh,
Juju
stay on tip.
Perregaux.
We got a road trip.
Oh my God!
Juju
And I'm not.
Perregaux.
But by the way, I'm not in a basement. Maybe it looks like a basement, but I'm not.
He's in the bear cave. It's a bear.
It's a
Bear
cave.
cave. I love it. I love it.
This is at my hotel. Actually, this
Like-
is extension that I built for
I
myself.
know.
He's at an extended stay.
But Bear's making me feel terrible that I wear my Daytona out. So what, I have to
Why?
put it away now?
No,
Yeah.
no.
Yes,
That's
There was a
100%.
article in
That's
Hoarding.
okay.
You
I
don't want
was
to kill
gonna
the value
bring
on
it
that
up.
thing.
You guys are
Yeah.
idiots.
No, full screen for Bear, real quick.
Oh,
Oh.
look how good that looks. I freak
That
the
does
people
look
don't
good.
like they don't like the GP logo, but I think it's so freaking beautiful.
Now was that
Didn't
stainless? or gold?
Laureato come out with a watch that looks like this?
Wow.
Wow.
This is the GP Laureato.
No, it's upside down.
I
There we
mean,
go.
There it is.
what was the other
Wow.
one? Fuck.
Zenith.
That's gorgeous.
Not Zenith. The one that we talked about, the new one, like it's really new and it was limited.
Chopik.
Start with the L.
Chapek?
Huh?
Laureato.
Laureato. This is the
That's
Laureato.
it.
Look at that open case back,
That is nice. Yeah.
It's very
integrated
thin.
bracelet, steel, sports, Gerald Genta. Look at the GP. The GP.
But you bought-
the
you
logo
bought it
just
bef-
explodes.
Yeah, because it's metal. It's shiny.
White
And
gold.
but you bought this before the timepiece gentleman bought a whole
Right.
bunch of them or whatever he was
Boom,
doing.
bop,
So
yeah.
you bought it because you like the look of it,
Hmm.
and now you're benefiting from the rising
From the hype.
tide.
Right,
From
yeah.
the hype.
The hype.
Look at this now. TAG Heuer.
Oh,
that a tag? Yeah,
the
nice.
taggy boy. That's the latest one with that fume
The
dial.
latest, you got it. The latest with the Fume dial, 200 meter, 40 millimeter, much thinner,
Whoa.
much thinner.
It's like
Look at the clasp.
How many tags do you have, Bear?
Beautiful.
I have two right now.
Oh, that's it.
I have two. That's it. I have Ottavia and this.
I would expect you to have
Yes.
more, like a Monaco
Wow.
and a Carrera.
Yeah.
I did. I
Wow.
sold them. Look at
Okay.
the extension.
That's genius. So
Same
they
as the-
really
This is amazing entry level luxury piece.
Yeah, for 99% of the population, that's
can
not
I
just
see the
entry
case
level,
back?
but
The case back.
full luxury watch.
Well, agreed. On Steve. And
Oh,
what does
that's
that come
beautiful
in at
engraving. It's like a compass. Look at that.
at retail?
Mhm.
What does that run at retail there?
Wow.
I think it's about 3.
Oh, all right.
Wow.
It's actually cheaper than previous version of Accuracer.
So this is like I think they had to
They
do
they,
this.
they
Because they're
improved it
competing
and they
against the
lowered the
Black Bay.
price.
Well, how would you compare this to Black Bay? Because this is their main competitor.
Black Bay 58 is
Yeah.
more like a tool watch with reflection on their heritage, and it feels very under the radar type of watch, very tool like watch.
Yeah.
Movement is superior. on that watch. This is more luxurious. It's pretty. It's shiny. It has
Yeah.
this cut. It has this design. This is much
The
more
polish.
luxurious on the wrist. If you show this to a non-watch person, they would think that Black Bay costs $500 and this costs $5,000.
Wow.
Just from the perspective of the look.
Yeah.
So this
The
is
biggest
basically
weakness of this watch, is the movement. Movement
Is it
is
like ETA? No,
it's
it's
an
ETA.
yeah, it's an ETA, it's a Celita.
Salita. What? It's TAG Heuer. Was it? What part of it's Swatch, right?
I don't know.
I think it's LVMH.
Rosino, this kind of stuff.
Yeah,
It's
it's
LVMH.
LVMH.
Yeah.
What do they have? That's why they. Oh yeah, so they have to do Salita. Interesting.
So that's a weakness, but otherwise, honestly, I love 40 millimeter because it wears perfectly on the wrist. Look at this.
See?
It does look good.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
Catches the light beautifully.
They really
Yes.
upgraded this. You know, Bear, when I was buying my Submariner, I was watching videos on because my TAG Heuer, I had TAG Heuer, the Carrera on the leather strap, and it broke. And I started looking for. I was like, "Fuck, these cunt." Okay, fuck it. Let's get another one. Let's get it. Let's start researching. Why did it break? Is TAG Heuer garbage? And then I started looking at different watches. Hey, Lord, 1 second.
Lord.
Lord,
What's going on?
How are you doing?
I'm just
good,
retelling the
good. How are
story
you, brother?
Mate,
I didn't end up with
Gégé
TAG
Le
Heuer.
Coultre, great again.
Je, look,
Yeah.
good.
Good.
Oh, nice.
Wait, how did you get that
Love
hat?
it.
Did you buy it?
Nice.
Oh,
No, we want to see the hat.
Yes.
Wait. What strap
that?
is that? That's a cool strap.
Yeah, that's the Fagliano style canvas strap they have, which I
Yeah.
find really nice and sporty with the thin buckle.
That looks so fucking good on that watch.
Holy shit.
It
Yeah.
does.
It's the first time I've seen
What?
that particular strap.
With
Dude.
this
Is that canvas or is that leather?
canvas here,
Yeah.
leather.
What?
Nice.
And it's made for that watch?
Yes.
Wow.
Oh,
No way. Wait. Does Gégé Lacoute actually, that's their product?
Yes.
What?
it's a stamp. Where's the stamp?
Dude, that's
Breaking
amazing.
news.
Breaking
I love
news. Yeah, Tim. Wow.
It's for real.
Yeah, we can't see it, but we believe you.
Dude,
Yeah,
I
the
love
camera
it.
is too much potato mode.
Quick release
but
pins.
That
everything.
is so beautiful. How much was the strap?
It's outrageous for what it is. It's
I want to
500?
know.
$295 plus tax.
That's okay.
It comes in this pale blue. It comes with tan and sandy beige, tan with brown. I think all gray is an option, like kind of a darker shade of gray. I like the blue because it plays off with the hands beautifully, because they're heat blued, and I think
Yes.
let's
Yes.
admit it, this is a dress watch. It's not a sports watch since the 1939, let's say, but
I don't
Yeah,
know.
but the heritage is sport. The heritage is sport.
I
Yes.
think
I mean,
it's the OG
I mean,
sports watch.
to me, that's similar to Santos. It's a sport like a Santos is sport. It can be dressy, but I like the sporty appeal of it. And on that strap, that looks fucking sporty as fuck.
yeah, I love it. I mean, I'm glad again. This is our little project to hype JLC.
The reversals, yeah.
Wow.
We are going to bring it back,
Bring
Why don't
and
you
flip
bring
it,
it back?
flip it for us. Show us the backside.
of course.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Yep.
Wow.
I love
Wow.
it.
Wow.
And
I love it a lot.
of course, you can see the rubies, but those screws are heat blued in the same way that the hands are. So again, it's a very nice little detail.
So freaking cool, man.
Beautiful.
Love it.
Thank
Love
you.
it.
Bear, do you have any Gégé Lecoultre reversos? One.
Oh, he's
Oh.
going. He's going.
Amazing. I didn't realize that Bear already have one.
I didn't know it either.
I don't have reverso though, but I do have a Gigi Lacoute.
Ah,
I
okay.
showed you guys before. You guys don't remember. You're getting senile.
There's just so many watches, Bear, you have. It's
I
hard
know,
to keep up.
I know.
Well, actually, what we're trying to do is make sure you get your exercise.
The rubber coated. Yes.
Oh,
The master compressor.
Marine Master. This is the Navy SEAL edition.
Interesting.
The Navy SEAL edition.
You know,
Because I love NATO forces and American forces.
Mm,
Limited edition.
mm.
I know people have very strong feelings against the Polaris and anything that's based on that particular heritage, but I actually do like it. I do
Cool.
like it.
Wow. Interesting. That
See
bracelet.
this bracelet. This is titanium links, and that each one is individually wrapped with a rubber.
Wow. That is interesting.
Wow.
How's that feel? What's the rubber feel onto the touch?
It's a great feel. Great feel.
Yeah, because Mike the Snake, he talks. He loves that bracelet.
It's very
Steve!
thick, that bracelet.
Hey,
Yes,
how's it going? How's it going,
Hey
guys?
man, welcome to
Hey,
the show.
Steve.
How you
Yeah,
been?
it's been a while.
Yeah.
Watch
Great.
Freak wants to counter by showing his Cartier.
Yeah, JLC Tourbillon.
Oh shit!
Yes,
Oh.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Man.
Everybody's flexing tonight.
The
No, I'm
it's
not.
a flex night. Flex night.
It is a flex night, bro. Yeah.
Wow.
Shit.
Nice.
I wish the
very nice.
webcam's better,
Wow.
but yeah.
Tourbillon. Oh my god.
So I think you guys might hate me for this. I taped it.
Oh, I know this guy.
Oh,
This guy's
yeah.
got a heavy hitters.
Oh,
Oh yeah. Nobody hates you. Why
Damn.
would we hate you?
Why would we hate you
Why
for
would
that?
we
I mean,
hate you?
Fuck.
No, I got the protection thing on.
oh,
So what?
Wait,
can't even tell.
On this
Why
one
did they
too?
lay like-
Wait, you have protection on the Vacheron?
Yeah, the whole
That's
thing,
okay.
like the bracelet and everything. Well, I
Wait.
wrapped it.
Can I see?
That's okay. That's okay, man.
You can't
Listen, that's
hardly see
expensive
it.
watch.
Yeah, you
Wait.
can't hardly see
No,
it. But
in the
like,
video we can't see it. In the video it's invisible. We can't
real
tell
life.
right now.
Oh, yeah, this was like $70 worth because I messed up the first two. And it took me like 6 hours in total to put the sticker. Seriously, this thing is crazy. You need like a watchmaker to stick
Yeah.
the stickers because yeah, but it's almost hardly noticeable if
I
you
should put
do
that.
okay job.
I didn't even know that
What
they had shit
stickers
like
are
that.
those? What are they called? Where do you get that?
What's the brand?
Oh, you can buy it online. This is called InnoShell. InnoShell like watch film.
So they make it specifically for specific watch.
Yes. For every single watch that you can get, like I'm pretty
Wow.
sure you can get for your GP too. But like, it literally kind of gets rid of like you can't get it scratched pretty much. But it took me like
Listen.
6 hours to do a job.
Too much work.
It's
much
too
work.
much work. It's way too much work. I'm not gonna do it anymore. Like this thing is
No.
like done. And
If
once it
if I
starts,
want to do that,
heating up-
I'll take it to the people who tint my windows on my car, and they'll do it. They'll do
I
it.
was-
in 2
I
seconds.
was- That's not bad
They'll be like-
idea, OC. That's
Yeah.
not
But
bad
look, I
idea.
mean, if you care about it, it's worth it. It's worth that time. I mean, I wouldn't
Oh.
do it, but
Yeah, I was against it at the start, but like this thing just kept on rising in price, and like
Yes,
I really
sir.
wanted
Good
to
for
wear
you.
it. I really wanted to wear it around. Although I did only pay like 22,000 for this, but
Oh.
Yeah.
Shit.
Disgusting.
Now they might hate you. At this point, they might.
Yeah.
oh
Do you
shoot.
do you know how much I paid for that watch, Tim?
How much?
20,000 Canadian.
Whoa.
Oh wow.
So like 28,000.
It's
something like
way
that?
before. I mean, they used to sell below retail. I think they,
Yep.
they used to be.
They were giving discounts on that watch. They couldn't
Yeah, they
fucking
used
push
to.
them.
Yeah.
So what's a
So,
20,000 Canadian? To me, what's a 20,000 Canadian?
it's
Let
like
me
15
figure out.
US. It's like
15 US,
15
yeah.
Yeah, I paid 15 US, guys. So hate me passionately.
You're the best, Bear.
And-
You get the best
And
deal.
I did not buy anything to add to that. Just that.
Yeah,
It's
I
actually
mean,
beautiful.
it's a fantastic watch. I need to get
It's
this
beautiful.
laser because I've been wearing it out while I was drinking and like just kept on banging it all everywhere. But it still works. It still works.
I would hope so.
Yep.
Oh.
I mean, there's 80-year warranty, so it's not that bad. Hopefully, they're gonna
Al.
warranty it.
Al, member for 5 months, super chat. Nothing wrong with flexing. Every once in a while, great pieces shown tonight. Keep bringing in the content and the
nice.
leads, Tim. The leads. This is why I'm doing it. I'm doing it to expand the show.
Absolutely.
in
Wait,
some
wait.
interesting-
I wanna just. Diego says he
Mhm.
ceramic coats his watches.
Yeah.
Oh, they do sell it.
No.
It's for like $200.
I think
Really?
I
he's,
don't.
What?
he's just making fun of Archie's.
No,
advantage.
you
Ceramic
guys.
car,
No.
ceramic coating.
Yeah.
They do sell
Oh, okay.
They-
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Diego. It was a good joke. It was good.
Again, went over my head.
Oh.
So, Bear, let me ask you this. I mean, so you've had different TAG Heuers in the past. I might say something that's slightly controversial now, but
Jeez.
people know that I'm not a massive fan of Tudor.
Yeah.
I might even take the position that among most people who aren't watch snobs, the TAG Heuer actually has a much richer heritage, broader lineup, and is actually a more suitable luxury brand than Tudor in most cases. I mean, if you look at the collections that they have the Carrera, they have the Monaco, they have the Octavia, they might have another one. And it's much broader and more varied than what Tudor has. Tudor has a bunch of really bad collections, and they have the Black Bay 58.
Please mute
I
OC.
cannot argue. I cannot argue that point at all. To be very honest with you, the decline of Tudors is a result of 80s, and when they became TAG Heuer, I mean, there was some production of the watches of questionable quality. They turned into quartz shitters and so on. But that was really a result of the situation with the quartz crisis and so on. If we're looking at the TAG Heuer as a company, they went through their down and they're up. But when you're looking at the Tudor, they were so bad at one point, they were not even existing on the North American market. They were known for production of the ugliest watches on the market that there are. Their return is really connected with the Black Bay. They talk about Royal Oak, the AP being one horse, one pony, one horse, whatever show.
One
One
horse
trick
with
pony.
Royal,
One trick pony.
yeah, you know what I mean.
It's one horse
One
pony.
trick pony.
One horse pony.
Okay, one horse pony. Thank you, guys.
We want him to
Thank
keep
you
saying
very
it that
much.
way.
It's
Thank
one
you,
bird
appreciate
pony.
One pony horse.
So AP and Royal Oak, but in reality, Tudor is very similar to that. I mean, in all honesty, they sell Black Bays. Okay, nobody wants North Flags, nobody wants fucking Rangers and so on. Everybody wants Black Bay if they get it. So one thing that they're doing well, they have a solid movement. They did improve that. They realize that they should not be making ugly watches. So they're kind of sticking with what works. And they have this big, amazing Rolex to pull them behind them. So it's a kind of aspiration sub watch. And then you go like, I cannot get a sub, but I can get a Black Bay. And that's the whole success of Tudor. So I'm not going to disagree with you at all. I think you're 100% right. They will never have iconic piece like a Monaco. They will never have Octavia. They will never have Carrera. That's way beyond. I mean, their success was I mean, Tudor subs, black base and so on. But it was really more of a let's have something cheaper version of Rolex, cheaper version of Rolex. The whole existence of Tudor was based on offering cheaper versions of
And
Rolex.
not just cheaper, the there's a lot of people who would tell me, oh, Rolex should re-release the old version of the Daytona, the like the pre-Daytona Daytona, or the really old Daytona, or the old Submariner, how they look like. That's what the Tudor is for. That's why they make the Tudor Black Bay with the red triangle at the top, because that's the big crown Submariner of the old days.
Yes.
That way they could re-release. Rolex is using Tudor now, which is really clever. What they're doing now with Tudor is that they're using Tudor as a brand to re-release heritage versions of their watches. Instead of having professional line and the heritage line, Tudor Black Bay is basically Rolex's heritage line. That's what it is, right? That way they don't have to pollute their lineup with which, because it would confuse people. Like, okay, this is the best, the best. These are supposed to be the best, the most technologically advanced watches, and what are they doing? They're making watches that they were making 50 years ago, 60 years ago. These are not the best. The watches that were 60 years ago were inferior, right? It fucks up the whole idea of what Rolex is.
Another reason there that people hate on TAG Heuer in a wanton way, especially the nerdier of us, because the CEO of the company, Frédéric Arnault, is the son of
the head of LVMH.
Arnault, the CEO of LVMH. So he was appointed to the job when he was like 25 years old or something. So people really didn't like that. That just brought on even more hate to an already maligned brand.
Interesting. I did not know that.
No.
I mean, it must be very embarrassing and humiliating for the people who are really who have dedicated their lives to the craft of horology and the watch business for 20 or 30 years to see some kid being put in charge of the company and they're treating the entire company as basically a sliver of an asset in a giant watch portfolio. And so
look, I mean, it does feel like a slap in the face, but if anyone thinks that appointments at that level don't involve nepotism unless a last name is involved, is utterly foolish. It doesn't have to be someone's son directly to enjoy certain perks and advantages and be prioritized. So it's a little unfair. It's very unfair to the company. It's very unfair to people who work there, of course.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I think they have to be judged by the product they
Excellent.
make.
Excellent.
Al says, Tim, is that based on facts or speculation? Last I heard, Tudor and Rolex are two separate companies. They are two separate companies, and obviously they would never admit this, but they're very private and secretive. But you can clearly see it, the resemblance.
Correct.
Look at this.
It's kind of like a Tim Wright and Archie Luxury show.
Yeah, this is not a coincidence. We'll go to.
Oh, that was good, Bear.
Like 58.
No, there has to be collaboration on a strategic level. Like, you're going to do this at the beginning of the year. What is your strategy for the next 3 years? What kind of products are you going to introduce? And those kinds of things. And then, of course, Rolex is extremely vertically integrated, so Tudor can't do anything without consulting on the production. Where the dials going to be made? How many dials do we need to make? Yeah, where are the cases coming from?
Beautiful comparison. That's wonderfully. This is why I love my Tudor 58. That's why I love my Tudor 58.
It's what Rolex done with Tudor is very, very clever. They turned it into their heritage models, which because if you look, what I find the most ironic about this whole the new Tudor lineup is that so like we know everybody knows Austin Daniels. Some people like him, some people hate him, but like he has like those Tudors from the old days when they used to be freaking ugly, which makes no
Oh,
sense. Why?
you're talking hydronauts.
Yeah, the hydronauts, the iconauts. Like fuck me,
Well, how
that's
could you say it doesn't
ugly
make sense though, Tim? I
garbage.
mean, if someone likes what they like, it doesn't have to make sense to you, but it, it makes sense to
So
them.
those they're never gonna be collectible. They're never gonna be classic. I mean, the iconaut, the hydronaut, so ugly.
Yeah, agreed.
What is this, Tim? Nima Peru. Bruce Williams has been taking credit for creating the Tudor Panda Chrono. That's
What?
too funny.
Really?
That's funny.
Really?
And no one,
What?
no one cares what he says. But okay, thank you.
No, apparently
OC has spoken.
What?
he was
I agree. I agree.
was making some sort of thought experiment a few months in the run-up to the release, apparently. But
Yes.
it's extremely naive if you think that a company of that size can roll out a product based on an idea they saw on YouTube with a few months to go on to release.
If you
No,
say
it would be like Rolex coming out with a green to black variant on the Explorer 2 with a green 24-hour hand, and then Tim Wright saying, "Hey, I made them do it."
Yeah,
Like
That's
completely
right.
lucky prediction.
that's right.
Yeah, that's hilarious. That people can be that delusional. I mean,
delusional
wow.
fantasists.
I
Hey,
will,
Logan,
but
welcome back
now's
to the show.
the time for me to predict that Rolex will come out with a new version of the Jean-Claude Killy dress chronograph, and then when it finally does happen, I can say that Rolex listened to me.
I predicted that already, by the way, in one
Okay,
of my
whatever.
videos last year. So you too late.
Everybody
You're
wants
too
it,
late.
but they won't do it.
I should make
Yes.
every prediction possible, and then when it comes true, delete the ones
Oh.
that were wrong, and say, "Look at this, I'm a fucking Nostradamus, guys."
What is
What
that?
are you showing us? Oh yeah, that,
Oh,
That is the killing.
Yeah,
I actually like the one
man.
that looks more like a dress watch on a like on a leather strap or whatever, but that one's cool too.
I'll
yes.
take
Is
it.
there a chance that Rolex introduces an annual / perpetual calendar to the Cellini line?
Mm.
Never
Hey,
know.
OC, did you hear about the rumor about the exotic leathers because of California? That Rolex doesn't want to have exotic leathers in America anymore because of dealing with California?
I don't think
I
Rolex
don't-
has any more leather.
It's
Yeah.
not a rumor.
Oh, no,
It's not a rumor.
Cellini, they
The
do.
lizard has been eliminated, and by March, crocodile, alligator can go as well. They already to sell.
All because of California?
No, I mean in California, this is what they're
Allegedly.
doing. California is one of the biggest markets, of course, so it affects.
Fuck California.
Oh,
Fuck those goddamn Dems.
You know, people always talk about like how is Rolex going to respond? You know, when their Cellini models can't be sold in California or whatever, and then they completely ignore the fact that the overwhelming majority of Patek Philippe models are on straps. So you should be asking them. They're the ones who are going to have the problem, not Rolex. Rolex 99% steel
Bracelets.
and bracelets. It's a bracelet. So I don't think Rolex
Ah,
cares. They're
you
probably
know what?
watching what.
I gotta tell you guys.
I gotta tell you.
I gotta tell you.
Gotta be honest with
I
you.
Gotta tell you, humble pine.
Humble
$10.
pie.
Nostradamus or
$10.
Nostradamus.
Jesus.
Oh, that's funny.
Please. Or I mean, I love the prediction videos. I love the speculation videos. So I hope there over the next 4 weeks we are flooded with prediction videos about watches and
Oh,
wonders because
You guys want to see
I love those.
something?
Yeah, of course.
Timmy has the prototype model from Rolex that's coming out, and he's
Humble
releasing
Pine.
it.
He's
Tonight.
been on the
Cool
phone with
fucking
Money
guy.
Penny.
Humble Pine
Yo,
actually. Let me show you
Money
something. Speaking of
Pine.
leather, check out what Humble Pine gave me. So
The Patek
fucking cool.
travel case, right?
Yes, yeah.
Zoom to yourself. Oh, very
Wow.
good.
Oh,
What
Patek
what is
Philippe.
that?
Patek Philippe travel box.
Oh,
Patek
lovely.
Philippe. I don't have a Patek Philippe, but I'll carry my. I'll put a Rolex in here.
Well, maybe
How
When
cool is
you
that?
have something like this, don't you kind of start thinking and wishing
So you
to
should have
have a
something to put in
Patek
it.
Philippe?
Yeah,
Right.
someday.
he wants a Patek, no? He wants an Aquanaut. No?
I do.
Aren't
I
you
do want the
aware of
Aquanaut.
this?
I would love.
Who
an
doesn't?
Aquanaut.
Who doesn't? Who
doesn't?
doesn't
Yeah.
want Aquanaut?
I don't. Not anymore, anyways. But,
Mm.
you know what
So
I
good. It's a
Bear?
Cartier
Patek.
gave me one
did yesterday?
just the other day.
Listen, guys, I tell you this. After seeing Humble Pine's AP on the Kevlar, it's like a sailcloth strap. You know what? Fuck the leather. Leather is a thing of the past. It's the thing of the past. It holds everything back.
Do we
The
have a visual of
future-
that? Tim, can you show
Huh?
us again? I haven't
It's a-
seen it. Can you show it
It's a
again?
woven. It's a
This one?
woven rub. Oh,
No,
that?
no, no. The Kevlar strap.
No, it's the
The
AP,
Humble
No, I
Pine is
AP
what?
code 1159 on the woven rubber strap. It's a woven
sure.
woven rubber.
Oh, I
Sure.
like that. Oh, I
Yeah.
like that. I like that.
Guys, I'm telling you, the future. I think the whole this whole thing about leather strap, it's holding back the watch. By the way, that image sold for like $600,000. The
No
Georgenta
kidding.
sketch sold for $600,000.
And Audemars Piguet bought it for themselves
Oh, was it? Did they?
at the auction. Yeah.
Shit. $600,000.
That's crazy.
It's a lot
What
of
is
money.
money at this point?
1 second.
Hey Tim,
So
do you have
these-
any designs from your early streaming days that maybe one day will become really
I
expensive?
do. I do. I
Mm.
do. I have some sketches from the good old. This is what Humble Pine has. Bear, by the way, Bear, do not sleep on code 1159. This is what he had.
I love
this strap.
that.
Bear, this strap
Okay.
kills leather. Forget about leather. Leather is a thing of the past. This is so casual and sporty and sexy, and it's
That
also
looks
waterproof,
beautiful.
right?
Is that the watch that he has as well?
Yeah.
That's gorgeous.
And in real life, it looks 10 times better. This picture
I
does
can
not.
see that. Doesn't do justice.
No, not even close. Not even close. And I met him like at late at night, so I couldn't take some pictures.
This
Yeah,
watch,
okay.
this watch just completely makes me wrong when I said that it's a one horse
Yeah.
pony.
One
One
horse
horse
pony.
pony. One horse pony.
Yeah.
Hey,
I think
It's a
OC,
beautiful watch.
OC,
Beautiful
which
watch.
watches look better online versus in real life? Because I feel like most watches look better in real life than they do online.
Oh, that's
Which
a good
watches?
question.
Which watches look better
I
online?
like the red. Wow.
Cheaper watches.
Yeah, I
cheaper
mean,
watches.
Yeah,
generally
Tissot.
watches look better in person because you're able
Yeah.
to move them in the light and see the reflections and the
So
how
which
the, how
watch
the
have you handled?
polished surface reflect the light and things like that. So generally, most watches look better in person.
Oh, purple. That's so cool.
I'm telling you guys.
Dude,
These-
this is gorgeous. I like that.
right? These code 11, and when you see them in real, Bear, you have to go to AP and check these out if you have a chance. This thing in real
will.
life, it's also
Yeah.
10 times better. The detail on this glass, it's like a potato chip shape.
Yeah, yeah.
It is just, oh my God. I cannot, I need to spend a whole day filming this watch to be able to describe what it looks like. I have some video. Let me try to find the video.
But look how expensive it is. That one was $32,000.
That's nothing. 32. That's not that. You know what? You know what you
It's a
can get
big
for
watch.
32,000? The latest Patek Calatrava manual wine.
That's crazy.
Good point. Good point.
How is that? It's on the price, and actually the quality. You look at how complicated this watch is. You're comparing just base model Calatrava with no details, You know, the only detail is the hobnail bezel, but this has. It's like it's a royal oak sandwiched between this extremely complicated dial. And man, the open case back, it's automatic. It's got a day. It's not even close. Not even close. Let me show you. Let me show you this video. When you see this, I mean, this is. My mind was blown when I saw this in real life. You just cannot compare these.
You're gonna show us the Humble Pines. Is it Humble Pine? Yeah, Humble Pines watch, right?
Yeah. Well, I don't have his watch, but David has the same one with the black dial. So I'll show his with the black dial.
Who is David? Who is David?
David H.
David H. Okay.
So look when you look at it. So first of all, look at all the reflections. It just goes crazy with all the reflection. And then the case got this complicated. Look how it reflects light. It's insane. Beautiful. It freaks out. Dude. You can see all these layers that the glass reflects.
Yeah, that's what we call it concave. The concave crystal is really unique.
Yes, concave crystal. Yes,
I didn't know that, a concave crystal. Wow.
Yeah, it's like it's curved out and
Tim actually called it the potato chip crystal, but that actually makes it. If you think of a Lay's potato chip, right? It's got
like a Lay's potato chip.
Like a Pringle.
I finally get it. I was wondering.
I did, no,
like a Pringle.
That was a great analogy. Yeah,
a Pringles chip.
I love it.
Tim, you need to start an advertising company like Theo and Harris.
Yeah.
We were talking about that at the beginning of the video.
This is actually one of the nicest three-hand versions that they have. I think it looks that black dial is super lacquery and shiny. I think that one's better than the blue one.
It looks wet. It looks so wet.
Yeah.
Beautiful, deep.
Yeah, very good analogy. It looks wet. I love it. Yeah.
Look at this, and the strap. The strap is incredible.
Do they sink on the secondary market, or they hold, or what's the story on the secondary market?
They used to sink incredibly. Now they're starting to pick up because AP started releasing variants that people actually want, like
or are people just buying it because
white
they want
gold, because people want steel sports blue dial. But what they did, they didn't give. So actually, I think it was part of the AP strategy all along. People say I'm fucking crazy. They say, Tim, you're crazy. Why would they intentionally compromise their watch? I was like, I think maybe they wanted to release these models that nobody wants to buy first, so that
this is Tim's crazy conspiracy theory.
They'll buy it. Well, I think this is just a marketing strategy. But okay, listen, you don't like my thinking? Fine. You're free to disagree, but I'm thinking like this, because listen, like Bear, let's say they release blue dial steel version and then rose gold black dial. They release two models. Which one would you buy?
Well, the steel version with the blue dial.
See, you would have done that. But if they release the rose gold black dial first and there is no blue steel, and you look at it,
right,
and if you think, you like it, you would buy it.
Yes.
You see it? This is why they did it this way, because if they release both of them together, everyone would go for the blue steel.
That makes me think and remember situation with the Sky Dwellers, where when they came out, they were exclusively precious metal.
Yeah.
And they couldn't move them, man. They could not move Sky Dwellers. Nobody fucking wanted them.
Yeah.
Then they come up with a steel, and it starts heating up. It starts heating. It got to a point, the boiling point now, that any fucking Sky Dweller is wanted. Any Sky Dweller is over retail.
Oh yeah, guys, like in Korea right now, there's like a super big boom in the Breguet Marines. So the waiting list is like super long in the past month. Like a YouTuber like says it's gonna be the next overseas, and like now, I mean, they used to trade way under retail, but like they're going over retail right now. So
I'd love to
get
see
one
that
if you
happen to
can.
Breguet.
The Breguet Marine, the blue and whatever, yeah, those things are going crazy. The roasted.
That's what I was gonna tell Bear, because we talked about it yesterday, and I actually made the mistake of going to the boutique.
Uh-huh.
The white gold with the wave dial, the blue
Yep,
dial.
yep.
It's
The
just
bracelet. Yeah.
one of the most beautiful executions of a wave dial that I've ever seen. It's cheesy to say, I know, but you turn it at different angles, and it looks like you are looking. It feels like you are looking at the sea. They have done it so beautifully and so well.
That one and the rose gold ones, those are going way over retail right now in Korea. So you guys can get one. Probably under retail.
Al, thank you so much for.
I don't know if the boutique would give me under retail, although I remember days where you could do these things.
Yeah. Maybe the AD, maybe.
They can get one for me apparently next week.
Oh shit!
Oh wow!
Yeah,
I think it might do something.
And it's actually a beautiful watch.
The Breguet Marine.
It's a good watch. Yeah, it's a great watch.
I wonder if I can buy a
liquor
Breguet in
store
Atlanta.
Guy, the
I'll fly to
owner
Korea,
of the liquor
man.
store wears the Breguet.
Oh
Marine.
yeah. You can actually
flip
get
some.
Laureatos too in Korea.
Look, it's not. I mean, the white gold on rubber, it's already 28.6, I think. Okay.
Well, yep. It's not.
It can't have the same effect as Laureato in shooting to the sky from a steel to 3 times the price or whatever it is. I don't even know.
Because the start point is high. Yeah.
Wait, can't you get the Laureato on Mayors still?
I think you're still onto something. I think it might be the next blue dial.
Yeah, they've been doing that. It's been crazy. And if Anthony wears one and hypes it all up, then it's gonna go 4 times X, and we're gonna be like, oh, that used to be a great watch. Remember the times you can get it under retail?
Al, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Al is like the legend of today's stream. Keeping the super chats. Thank you, man. Cheers. Scotch and soda still. Drinking my scotch and soda. Good point about in real life versus pictures. With travel taking up, I imagine there will be a shift in which brands become more desirable. Comments from the panel, please. I think actually the whole demand for watches will be going down.
Well, if people are traveling,
exploding even more.
With people traveling, they might not have as much money for watches.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Also, am I the only one picking up on blue steel from Zoolander and how we were programmed as kids with that movie?
Blue steel.
Blue steel, I love it.
It was a subconscious strategy all along.
Yes. Very good point.
I don't know why blue and steel work so well together.
Hey, blue and gray. I mean, it's such a great color combination.
It's the only way the Swiss could actually pay for reparations, man. You're onto something there.
Wristwatchholic says my AD offered me the blue dial Laureato.
What?
But I didn't take it. Did I make a mistake?
Yes.
Yes, I guess now, yes.
Watch, but you should have, of course.
Yeah.
It's free money, basically.
Yeah, free money.
Dude.
I wonder what the AD offered him. Was it retail? What was the price he was offered at? Jesus.
Probably a discount.
But that Laureato is on you can buy it on mayors.com. I don't understand.
Can you?
For what
the
price?
blue one?
Yeah, the blue one.
How much?
Oh.
Can you?
It's like $8,000, right? 8-9 grand.
Laureato?
Retail.
Yeah.
They're still at discount, I think. Let's check corner 24 1 second.
The blue dial?
Yeah, the blue dial.
I think so.
They're on Mayors.
Wait, Mayors? Oh.
Yeah, and they're giving me a free Mont Blanc pen with it, like the one that you have, Tim.
Wow.
They're giving it to you for free,
Free Mont Blanc.
dude.
I got some Mont Blanc stuff.
Mont Blanc. I might. Yeah, I'm selling my Mont Blanc. I'm getting out of my Mont Blanc pens and I'm going into lenses. Oh,
But
Cheers time.
he doesn't know the price yet. He's selling it, but he doesn't know the price.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I just know that I'm gonna
I'll
be
just
selling it.
put the link in the chat.
The
For what?
42 blue on the right.
Premieres.
I'm on the private chat. I see it.
In the
Cam.
private.
Cam, I checked that website and I put a New York zip code and then a Los Angeles zip code. It says out of stock for both. So it might
Of
be,
course.
but be still out of stock.
Yeah.
No, I added it to my cart.
And it will remain out of stock.
I mean,
Yep.
if
Buy it right now. Buy it right now.
you
If
can
you
add
buy
it
it,
to your
don't think
cart.
twice.
But
Do you guys want me to share my screen? Because I could
No. Did you
do it live right now.
Did you
Yeah.
finalize the purchase?
18
Buy
grand.
it, man. Don't think
Yeah, buy
twice.
it.
Shared-
buy it right
Shared
now.
my screen. Then pull it up.
Buy it
No,
right
no,
now.
don't share the screen. Just buy it.
Should I do it?
14.4?
Yeah, of course. Why
Price
not?
Don't tell Cam to buy
Oh,
something
that's
he
the
can't
same pen
afford.
that I have.
It's free money.
It is.
That's a
How is
Wait a
that free
minute. Wait a
money?
minute. Who says it's free money? What are these things really trading for?
Oh yeah, what are they
Yeah,
trading
can
for?
we check?
Probably above 15K, no?
Well,
That means
check.
trade price is 12.
Oh, is it?
Hold on.
It's very
What
market,
price
yeah.
is it? 12?
Trade. You know, if he actually wants to
Well, he's
sell
probably
it.
gonna have
Get
to
the
hold
model
on
number.
to it for a few months.
Get the model number.
Let's see here. On request. There's one for 16, but
Ooh.
minus the fees. You have to minus the fees. So
Right.
they take like 10%.
That's
Oh,
Do you
this
crazy.
one
think I
for
can walk
12
in?
for Hong Kong. 12.
Ah.
Nah, not yet. But I mean, it has the potential.
You're gonna have to
It
hold
really
it for a
does
couple
have
of months.
potential to go up.
Yeah.
I hope
Yeah.
these.
You should only
I
buy
hope-
it if you can hold it for 6 months.
Yeah. I hope this experiment fails. I mean, either way, I win. If the experiment
Cameron's
fails,
gonna lose all
I
the
will
money he
laugh.
made on the Oyster
But
Perpetual
before you
31.
finish the sentence, OC, I knew where you were going.
Yeah, because I can't wait for whatever outcome. I'll smile all the way.
How about the Breguet? See how much the Breguet Marine, like the blue one, goes for. these days.
Wait, who offered them a GP? Who got offered a GP?
Wristwatch holic.
Which wristwatch?
I usually get 20 to 30% discount on non-Rolex brand for my
Which
AD. I should call if they have it tomorrow. You know what? If it's 20% off,
31.
I think that changes the value equation there. If you can get it for 10 instead of 13.
Wow. Yeah.
All right, which brand has the best blue dial these days?
This one. And they had the alarm version, which was very unique and beautiful as well.
The VC.
This
That
one,
is-
this one has the best. This one has the best.
Yeah.
That is so beautiful.
Yeah, it really is.
The
It
3
really
hand.
is.
That is
3 hand
wonderful.
variant.
Great
is amazing.
$22,000 watch.
I would
Yeah.
just, we're seeing it, on the cam, but I only can imagine it in real life. Unbelievable.
Wait, you guys don't think Grand Seiko has the best dials?
No.
No.
This is where someone says Mosier and I flip out. Anyway.
Oh, look at this. Someone's
No,
selling a
Debit
Breguet
Thune.
Marine from Ukraine. They need the money to escape war.
Come on.
Correct me if I'm wrong,
I'm
but
just
is-
saying.
is-
I can say it. Hey, I can
You
say it.
did.
'cause
You
I'm
can
Ukrainian.
say it. I know.
I don't
They
I don't
really
think
love
of
Breguet.
I don't think of blue dials when I think of Breguet. Is Breguet known for blue dials?
No.
Silver. They're known
are?
for the silver dials.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't think I wouldn't get this. I would get one of their traditional like ivory looking
Yeah, yeah,
dials or silver.
You know
That
which
makes some
watch
crazy
I
moon
also
phases,
like?
too.
I like Chopard Eagle.
Alpine
seen that.
Ooh.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, the new Alpine Eagle is interesting. It's got a very striking dial. You just have to get past the way the date is configured on the way the date
Actually,
is
you know what?
configured.
And
I'm
the
starting
screws
to
are-
like the date.
The
I
screws are
understand,
not
I get
properly
it.
aligned. The screws are not properly aligned. Don't.
Well,
go
what do you
for-
mean by properly aligned? I mean they're not hexagonal screws that are set into a specific direction, like
Well,
the Royal
what
Oak.
does this go for? How much
They're
this
not
goes
bolts.
for, Timmy?
They're not bolts like the Royal Oak. That's what I'm
11. Wow. 11.2.
Don't look
Yeah,
at
they're not bolts, correct.
In real life, they don't align along the dial. They don't match.
Same as the Cartier Santos.
I,
They
Yeah,
never
you just have,
did.
I
you,
like
you just
I
have to
like
get
this
past
watch.
it.
I think they're supposed to be aligned
Do you like
around
it?
the bezel. You see, their alignment
Oh yeah,
is
there. Yeah.
perpendicular to the bezel. So you see, they go around the bezel.
Guys,
not-
that's a stock photo. Don't be fools.
Yeah, the
Oh.
stock photo, like,
Actually examine it. Examine
Oh, oh shit! It's
It's
freaking
kind
out.
of like when you see a picture of a car and the logo of the car on the tires is
Oh,
always
shit.
facing up.
oh, it's over
Oh,
retail.
no, that's 36 mil. So sorry. That's a
Oh.
lady size. Hold on, guys. Where's the men's size? Okay, there we go. 13,000. So it sells below because
Below. Yeah.
on. Yeah, sorry. Short part. There we go. It sells for. Oh man, it sinks. It sinks quite deep. They probably bought it for like 8.
Yeah, well,
Wait, that's 41. 41. You know what? I was opposed to the date at 4:30, but now I get it. I get it because that way you get to retain all the indices and you still get to have a date. So
But the thing about it that's unique is the date wheel. The date isn't going like in this particular. It's not the date isn't
it's on a
going.
degree.
Yeah, it's going at a 90-degree different angle.
Yeah.
Hey, ZS just brought up the Zapek Glacier Blue.
Javek.
oh, the Chapek Bear. By the way, Bear, you have to get the
Yes, sir.
Chapek. You need to get the Chapek.
I like Chapek. I told you that already. I really love
Yeah.
it.
Whoa.
You can't get it, right? It's like impossible to get now. The shop
Did
back
you guys?
sports watch. The
No,
ice
you can still get it.
glacier.
It's
Oh,
still
you can still
next
get it?
few weeks. You have few more weeks to get one.
I think it's a beautiful watch.
To get on the wait list. You have to get on the
Great.
wait list and they're going to be
Ooh.
delivered next year. But you have to do it
Damn.
in the
I
next
like it.
few weeks.
I like
It's
it. It
beautiful.
says Geneva.
It's
Yeah.
nice.
If you don't
looks
do
a
it in
little
the
bit
next
like
few
the
weeks,
PRX.
say goodbye.
It looks a
Has
little
any
bit
re-
like your PRX. No,
PRX Oyster Quartz.
Look
it
at
looks
this.
similar, but I guess this is a baller watch.
The
That's
Has
dial.
a
anybody
baller
ever
watch.
been to Geneva?
Tim.
I wish.
Tim has.
I was to Geneva, yeah. I went to
Is
Geneva.
there is everything like
I seen the
perfect as
Chapek
like
boutique before the Chapek was any good.
When it was
I
nothing.
looked
When
in
it's
the
completely
window.
unknown.
You know, I saw people
Well-
there really sad and depressed, and I was like, "Man, these are the guys that stabbed Paddock in the back. Let's get out of here." And now I'm like, "Shit, this
Well,
they're
yeah,
doing
'cause
good stuff."
Isn't it just a couple guys who bought the name?
They did, but they also kind of they're doing good stuff with that name.
Yeah, it looks good. I like the movement. They like
Doesn't
Yeah, look at-
Patek still have
Unmetaled
Zapek in their promotional
Zapek.
stuff? I'm sorry
in
if
the
I'm pronouncing it
museum,
wrong.
they have a whole history about the Paddock relationship to Chapek, because originally it was a Paddock and Chapek, and then according to Paddock, Chapek stabbed them in the back. Very much like certain rodent, and so Paddock.
Like I slapped Marcelo in the back.
No, they're real rodents. They're some real rodents.
Yes, Lord, exactly. Like you took advantage of Marcelo time. You used him, squeezed him, or in the same way that Marcelo stabbed me in the back.
There was nothing to squeeze. What am I going to squeeze from Marcelo?
There's a drama that happened in the wristwatch history community, and basically Paddock never forgave Chapek for being a stabber in the backer. So It's a very
Interesting. I did not know that. That's new to me.
yeah. But
I
Chapek,
knew about their heritage being connected,
Yeah.
but I did not know that he felt stabbed.
yeah, they felt
Why do
stabbed.
you
Yeah,
have a
and they
crackling noise on your on? Why do I hear crackling noise?
who is Crackle? Hold on. Oh, I
I
think
don't.
it's. Oh yeah, it was Logan. Logan, you guys need to get headphones. Headphones fix all the problems.
Still hear it even though I'm on mute.
Oh, okay. Yeah, look, I mean, Chapek, you know, I spoke with the Chapek guys, right? And they're saying their explanation is actually they're saying they're doing it from their side, like, oh, actually, it was Paddock who stabbed Chapek in the back.
Oh well, yeah. It's a Pigsley that stabbed. Pigsley says that you backstabbed him, right? So there you
Yeah,
go.
yeah,
Right?
yeah. So it becomes he said, she said, both
And all
brand,
it
but
does
like,
is raise notoriety. All it does is make heads.
oh, Logan, your audio is really bad. You need to reboot. You need to reboot.
Yep. Your
I'm gonna drop
Bluetooth.
the link. I'm gonna drop the link again. Sorry, sometimes it goes crazy. It goes crazy. Yeah, but yeah, it's like it,
Yeah, none of us on this panel are going to end up with this particular model. I don't think
I don't think so.
it's too far down
Yeah.
the chain of hype.
but
for
I'm
for
saying, like,
for
if
us.
I had the cash, I would actually. I think this is what this model is the one that deserves the most kind of praise. I would go. This would be my configuration: blue with the 12, the baby blue.
Mhm.
Then I would
Ice
go for the
blue.
clean hands.
Mhm.
And I would go for this one, satin
Polished.
polished. I wouldn't go with the actually. No, I
Oh,
would
it's
go with the
configurable, the whole thing, the
Yeah.
whole watch. Ah, okay.
Has
But
anybody ever held one in their hand yet?
Nope.
I did.
Tim, you had one? Okay.
Yeah. At the Watch Time New York. It's quite
Good.
incredible.
It
It
is.
is
Yeah.
it is a quality piece. It's on the same level as Vacheron.
Really?
No, okay.
Yeah. It is
What
quite,
other watches do they make?
oh,
Other
Dress watches, beautiful dress watches.
Oh man. Yeah, they make some better they make better stuff. This is just
Okay.
their hype
That's
steel
their
sports.
entry level. That's their entry level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, okay. Why they? Alatis.
7-day manual wind. This
Oh,
thing,
shit.
killer. The
Yeah.
guilloche on this is just
Another level.
yeah, it's just next level.
Wow.
The way it's done, it's just it's jeez.
How many watches do they make per year?
Like about
Less than
800,
1,000?
about 800 to
Okay.
1,000. Yeah.
All right.
Wow.
So how would you compare it to like a FP Journe? Because it's around the same number of watches, right? 800.
Yeah. Well,
I thought
I mean,
I thought FP
Journe
Journe
has
was
been in
around.
business for much longer, so I'm
Yeah.
thinking like imagine FP Journe from the early days, but
Okay.
with the much smaller like they have a lot to catch up on, right? The budget when FP Journe started, I mean, he had way bigger budget to step, but so they're working their way up, so they're gonna get crazy. This brand is gonna be amazing. Wow, look at this.
Wow.
Yeah. And
what
this
is
is
the-
like, and I can't
What is
even
the
zoom
retail
in.
on that?
Hmm?
Do we even know what the retail would be on
20,
something like that?
around 20, I believe.
Order.
20?
Yeah.
Wow.
This thing
It
is
almost looks like
insane.
bed sheets.
It's insane.
Wow.
They have they have few different types of materials that they make dials out of, but man, is this incredible thing? Oh, ridiculous, guys. They make some good stuff, and also it's not just about the watches they make; it's also their philosophy. The people who are in charge and the band the that the brand has surrounded themselves with are incredible.
Hey Tim, are you okay with those leather bands there? Are they living in the past with the leather bands there? Or?
No, I think they should move out of. I think that's the future. The future is beyond leather. Let me show you. Look at
Hey
that.
guys, I need to spend some family time. I'm at my
Hey,
folks' place, so
Steve. We're
Okay.
just,
Alright.
we're wrapping up here. We're gonna do another
Wrapping
15
up.
minutes, and I'm gonna call it a
all
night.
right, guys.
Hey,
Good night.
Good night. Good night.
Thanks
Good
for
night.
spending-
I like the adventurine dial with the trident
Take
hand.
care, guys.
Personally,
Bye bye. Sorry.
yeah, I prefer my favorite model is the adventurine dial with the
Nice.
trident hands.
Oh yeah. Okay. I like this one because this is like, I don't know. There's something about the way
It's like
these
waves.
two patterns intertwine with each other. It's so magical, especially in person. You see this in person, you can't believe it, and it's so
Have you seen it
difficult.
in person?
Yeah. And
That's
this
awesome.
thing is so hard to do. I mean, these guilloche dials, man, it's insane. It's insane. I have
40
no.
millimeter or 42, 41?
Let me just
I
double
think they're
check.
38 or 39, right?
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that is ridiculous.
It does
No.
look nice in blue. That
Yeah.
does lovely in blue.
This
Jeez.
might be idiosyncratic, but I really love the 10, how it's increments of 10 going around the
42
second
mil
side.
now. This one's a 42, I believe.
42.5.
Wow,
This
that's
one.
perfect.
It's just,
Wow.
It's a little too big, but
it's a huge dial. You get to enjoy that guilloche.
mm,
Oh, Bear says, guys, sorry, my phone died. Thank you for having me, Bear. No
Good having
problem.
Bear.
Thank you for hopping on the stream to talk watches, man. It was quite a
yeah,
good
Yeah.
show. Yeah.
You had some beautiful pieces.
I've
Mr. Beck.
Chapek
I've
is on the
heard.
same
I've
level
heard
as TAG.
the infamous. I've heard. I've heard
Yeah.
that Chapek. I
Not
heard from
yet.
my ID that they're getting rid of the Milgauss and replacing
Yeah.
it with,
Yeah. Meanwhile, in like 4 or 5 ADs that I went to, they all had them in the exhibition case. So
Mm.
Kara Casanova had an interesting point. She said it's Chapek is to protect as Glass Suit Original is to Lange.
Yeah.
That's a
It's
nice.
I don't know if I would say it this way. I don't think so, because they're doing something completely different than those two other brands. Like, they don't have too many like super complications. They just made a chronograph.
Yeah.
They're taking it easy, one step at a time, and they're really making watches that people really want, especially their clients. NATO, hey Tim, NATO, welcome to the show, man.
no watches on a bracelet though, all leather straps.
Well, no. I mean,
Well,
we just saw Antarctique. They also have a titanium one. We can actually, you know what? We can take a look at what Chapek did this year. What was covered by monochrome. Chapek. Let's see here. Okay, so check this out. So they have this chronograph, skeleton dial. The movement is built from basically the column the column wheel is the center of the dial, and it's got two column wheels because it's a split chronograph, right? So both column wheels are on the front of the dial. It's like a movement that's built. Usually the column wheels would be on the back. You wouldn't be able to see them, but they're displaying them here for you to enjoy. What a crazy design.
Timmy flexes calibers. That should be a regular segment.
Yeah. Zach Lunny, $2. Thank you for the support, man. Really appreciate it. Yeah, this is quite a watch to behold, because you get to run the chronograph and you get to see how it interacts with the column wheel. It's next level stuff.
Where do you
I
think that
mean,
ranks as a skeleton watch?
yeah. Well, I mean, it is a skeleton watch that's just flexing the muscle. You know,
It's a skeleton watch in the sense that you can see the movement, but it's not
See-through.
see-through, that like a Cartier skeleton, for example, where you're looking through the entire case with two crystals.
oh no, I actually, you know what? If you think about it, it's not technically a skeleton, because a skeleton would be like usually. It's
Yeah,
hard
what do you
to
call it? It's an
even
open work.
explain.
Open work.
No, you know how there's the Breguet, what's that? The Breguet, they make a dial out of the movement. So basically, it's a movement made out of a dial. Oh, sorry, it's a dial made out of a movement. Not so much a skeleton, because what will happen in skeleton? In skeleton, they take the dial, they cut out the parts to let you see the movement. But in this case, the movement is the dial. So it's a little bit different. It's kind of same, but at the same time, it's a little bit different, because they made this movement to be shown on
It's
the dial.
certainly unique.
Yeah.
Mm. It
Sexus,
almost
thank
looks
you.
like
I
it has a
recently got
backdrop.
waitlisted for
Beautiful.
Tudor Pelagos. 2 separate dealers. Is this new norm?
What?
Oof. To
Well,
get
the
a
wait list
Tudor
might be 2
Pelagos.
weeks.
Fuck me dead.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Holy shit. I mean, Pelagos is a pretty cool piece, but I think you know what? That's good for you, because what that's gonna mean is that Tudor Pelagos is gonna start going up in price on the secondary market. So the value of your watch is gonna be retained. You're gonna
Well,
retain.
they employ the
Are
same
they going to
sales
ditch the
tactic
helium
as
escape
the.
valve?
I don't.
Ooh.
I don't
I
know.
doubt it.
Oh man.
I don't think so though. But no. Well, the Pelagos, what they kind of did with the FXD, right? Because FXD looks a lot
Yeah.
like the
So are they
Pelagos.
going to go in that direction?
It's a more interesting direction, I think. It's kind of what people like.
What does OC think?
About this
Should we?
particular design.
No. Are they going to get rid of the helium escape valve on the
Oh,
Pelagos for good?
oh, I have no idea.
Hmm.
Are you a Pelagos guy? You like it?
Nope. And nope.
I like the Pelagos, but I think the FXD is better. It's just an improvement. It's a more wearable watch.
Oh, why exactly?
It's smaller. It's smaller. Who needs
Yeah,
that
not
much
as
water
thick.
resistance? Let's be honest.
I mean, no one needs more than 30 meters.
No one
if you
needs
ask-
anything. Yeah.
No. You do need. I think 100 meters is the perfect, because you want the 100 meters, because 100 meters means that you can it can take a blast of water hitting the water, because when the blast of water hits it, it's as if you're putting water deeper than it actually is, like getting hit by
Like
a
a
wave.
cannonball?
Yeah, if you do a cannonball, it's like being under 100 feet of water.
Yeah,
You're doing a
okay.
cannonball.
So you are saying 100 is the minimum. I understand the difference.
100 is a minimum, I think, for it's a new standard for a watch.
Okay.
I wouldn't take a watch with minimum 100 meters of water into water at all, in any type of water. For modern day, it's unacceptable to have less than 100 meters.
What if it's Fuji water?
If it's a Fiji water or Fuji water, then it's okay. I think it's less
Sparkling water.
dense, less dense.
Is
Look at
there
this.
someone a water snob in here?
Water snobs.
Not really. Tap water.
Tim, are these guys making too many different versions of watches? I mean,
Chapman?
they remind me of a Peugeot in the sense that they make so many different I mean, guys, that's a
They
lot
haven't made
of
that many. They haven't made that many.
That
I
is a
mean,
lot.
like that one you were just looking at. Like, who's gonna buy that one? How many of those are they gonna
this.
make? Yeah.
Who's gonna buy this thing right here?
Yeah.
What is this thing? Do you even know? I
Exactly.
don't.
What is this? What is this thing, and how much is it?
Well, I think it's just well, all this is. It's a time and date, and I think it's got 10 days of power reserve. And is that a tourbillon?
Yeah, it looks that way.
Let's see. Let's just see here. Chapek plate. Yeah, it is a tourbillon.
Oh,
So it's just a tourbillon. It's a super limited edition, but very unique movement. I don't know. So it's got a day and night indicator. It's got a tourbillon, 10 days of power reserve.
How long did it take for the guy that has designed this movement and this watch? And how many did they think they were going to sell? I mean,
That's a good
geez.
question.
oh, I know.
The tourbillon, suspendo. I mean,
It's a suspended tourbillon.
I
suspended.
wonder if you go to Watchbox or when you go to see Roman, Tim, how many they'll have that you can look at.
Let's see what the price is. 90,000. 43.5 millimeters. Black enamel dial, polished bridges, and sandblasted plate. White gold hands with superluminova. Movement. Hand-wound proprietary movement developed with Chronade. Vibrations,
I mean-
power reserve. Wait, power reserve 60 hours. So then it's hours, minutes, seconds. Second time zone. Oh, okay. So it's a GMT. I'm sorry. So this is a GMT. So what this is a second time zone because it's got 12 hours. So this is your main thing, and that's a second time zone with a day and night indicator. Okay.
Oh, and a tourbillon.
And the tourbillon. Okay. Very
Wow.
interesting. I thought so. Yeah, and that's the power reserve because I thought like, yeah, that looks like a power reserve. Then what the hell is this? Yeah. Okay, we've sorted it out. Pretty cool thing. New Pelagos is hard to get. So is the Diet Panda. Oh. Hey, Air King Ben, welcome to the show. Lily Sobierski, is AP really making a skeleton watch as part of probably
The Marvel partnership. We don't know what
Yeah.
they're going to release, but it should be interesting.
Yeah, no idea, but I can't wait.
Wow.
Al says supporting structure is underneath rather than both sides. Wow, well, this thing is pretty cool. I'm not a huge fan of this doing the GMT this way. It's fucking bizarre. It's like what is this? Oh, okay. So you have to look at the hour here, at the minute here. But I guess it's unique. It hasn't been done this way. And then you balance it up with the tourbillon. Pretty cool. Guys, we have to end the show. Wait, 2 minutes.
Guys, we're tired.
We're
Yeah.
exhausted. Absolutely. I'm exhausted. I don't know how I lasted this long. I wasn't even before at 5 o'clock, basically 7 hours ago, I felt like I was dying. Like I wouldn't be able to do half hour of the show. But somehow we
Well,
got
you put it in an 8 hour day.
The community pulled you through.
the community has pulled me through. Community, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. Yeah, OC, thank you for hopping on. Lord,
Thank you.
Cherish Time, and Logan.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you,
Good
guys.
show.
Thank you, man.
And keep watching. And,
Bear Clooney,
yeah,
thanks for joining us, everybody.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to sleep. Actually, I'm gonna go clean my fucking house first. And then I'll go to sleep. Because otherwise my roommate is gonna kill me. Kill me. Guys.
All right, night,
see you
guys.
tomorrow.
All right.